waiting for it to show up.
Ba ba ba.
I heard.
Hey, there it is.
Yes, me had to say to wait to show up.
Well, that was a very high-tech solution of turning it off and on again. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I had a catastrophe. As I've mentioned before, Dora, bless her soul, I love her to bits, and she's the joy of my life. But her ability has not grown commensurate with her confidence. So obviously she's going quite quickly. You know, she's a cat. So she has a lot heavier than she was, you know, a few months ago. She's a fully grown puss cat now. So she just puts her weight on stuff and forgets she's no longer this big. She's this big. So I've just had to clear up a lot, and there's still dampness, and it's on the foam the motion rig's on, so happy times. Let me just strap myself in, and I can take out my frustration on you lot. But the thing is, I do this. Dora's bad, so I admonish Dora, so she acts all cowed, then I feel bad. And she's like, brilliant, am I forgiven? And then immediately just goes back to her old ways. Because she's a cat, she bounces back way too quickly. And I say there have been times where I have admonished her, and she's treated that as a challenge and decided to fight me back. That never works well, not for her. Right.
I figure it would be hard to communicate to cat what is being punished.
If you...
confusing with humans.
No. So, Dora knows to a great degree what she's not supposed to do and where she's not supposed to do it. The thing about cats is they learn to a great degree not to do it whilst you're watching. But at times, they do it just to be naughty. So yesterday, I shouted at her, so instead of stopping, she fucking legged it where I couldn't see her. Precisely where she wanted to be, and precisely where she knew I didn't want her to be. And she does that, because she's a cat. Arse. I've lost the remote control for the projector. So in about 2 hours, it'll probably try and turn off. Yeah, so she knows she's being naughty, and then she'll hide. And when she's at the point where she wants to continue to be naughty and I don't want her to, she'll start to really swish her tail at me. She's like, no, Father, I did, but it's good to have you back, Schalke.
It's nice.
Whoa, that was a bad move.
Save me or whatever. No, I have lost this race. No, the first turn. The first straight. How can I fail this so bad?
I feel like that was karma right there.
Or like truckma. Haha, get it?
Just...
I'll get out the way of everyone so you don't tell me off for the dad jokes. Oh, I took that quite well.
The wall there.
So I think I've given Malcolm the No Man's Sky bug, because he's played it solidly for the last 2 days. So what he'll do, I guarantee you, give him another couple of days, he'll come to going, oh, there's nothing really to do in this game. And I should then point out his recently played with, yes there is, you've just done it. Oh, fuck, go back on your wheels!
That's what the Expeditions update is about, is it gives you these tasks to go and do.
Is that the Quicksilver missions from the Nexus?
Go and start over. No, this is completely different. It's like you start like you do the missions over or something, and you have like these goals that you're supposed to achieve. So it's kind of like speed running or something.
I've never seen that. Is that to do with going to the center of the galaxy and stuff?
Game,
is that different?
Game plus.
I've literally never seen anything that you're talking about. Where's that?
I'm gonna have to look it up. I know that there's a way to do it from the start menu, but that's different, I want to say.
Yeah, but like, where in game? I mean, to be fair, I've never completed any of the storylines. I've done them a bit, and then mostly got bored. So I haven't done the, no, I did the one where you get your previous iteration and lock it up in a VR prison, or whatever it is going on. I think much attention. I've never done the I've never gone to the get to the centre of the galaxy one or the discover where the Sentinels one is from. I've just
Atlas.
I had unlocked the one where after you jump 16 times, it's like, oh, you know, and you get pulled into the Atlas room, and and you're given the option to reset it. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to or whatever it is.
So yeah, for that one you have to go to the centre of the galaxy though, and then reset, and then you.
Now, well, if after the 16, you're given the option to reset it then and there. If you decline, then you have to go to the center of the galaxy.
Oh, I thought you had to go to the centre of the galaxy to reset it. But yeah, I've not done that one, because you then end up in a new galaxy, literally by yourself. But you can whoosh between any galaxies you like.
You need to go back. You can transfer between the galaxies just using teleporters.
I've also never gone near the galactic core, where apparently things get weirder.
Weirder?
Like weirder planet generation. But I've never been.
I'm sorry, but there's such a thing as weirder than what we've already experienced.
I'm merely going on what I've heard. Like I said, I've not. I like just pootling around with my base, collecting my minerals and buying better spaceships. Quite frankly, I'm like a vehicle-obsessed millionaire mining businessman. No, you don't.
Damn.
Oh wow! Oh my god, I wasn't expecting to. I'm only in a Volkswagen Beetle. I was expecting to come out of that quite badly. No! Missed him! Come on, Max. Screw up. That's all you're going to do. Just a little screw up. Just a little, like, park up by the side of the road. Max, when your tyres looks flat, you pull over and check it.
Let's go there, yeah. Let's do that now.
Yeah, just before the finish line, though, rather than after, if that's okay.
Safety first, yeah.
Ah. Oh my... Bloody hell, Blooders, I really did take it. I'm so sorry. That was supposed to be just sort of more of a lull than actually completely wipe you off the face of things.
Both my left tires are just gone.
Wow, I'm at 6% volume. Let me just drop the engine volumes. So I have done some fiddling with the stream, the camera. I haven't changed cameras, so we'll see if that looks any better than last time. Oh god. Fucking hell.
Are we upgrading?
I'm going to Pine Hills Rally. Shauka, you should probably know this. You know Mortal Kombat. You know the Mortal Kombat theme tune, quite famous.
Mortal Kombat.
Did you know it's based on an old religious song? Did you know that?
Well, no.
Yeah, it was.
Which religion?
It was based on a Finnish hymn.
What? That's a weird religion name.
Oh no! It was based on a Finnish hymn.
Oh.
And see, the thing about Mortal Kombat that they keep saying, you see, is jokes are like children. They die when you take them apart to explain them. No, they die when you dissect them. That's the one.
That took me so long.
Maybe it's my delivery. Yeah, finished him.
Finish him.
Finish him. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Jokes are like children. They die when you dissect them. Not they die when you kill them.
Jokes are like frogs.
They die when you
They
dissect
die
them.
when you... Yeah.
Yeah, but see, the joke there is you go, jokes are like children, and people go, ah, yeah, and then you do the punchline.
Then they recoil in horror, not go, ha ha ha, actually funny.
Absolutely, that's what I want out of my jokes.
What, people recoiling in horror?
Absolutely, yeah. Funny humour is dead, man. That's last millennium shit. Wait, you guys all appear to be in cars without classes. Let me just unready and then re-ready. Like, Schalke, Esme and Blood Rose are in... There we go, now it's arriving. For some reason, it's not like listing Blood Rose in a racer with no rating. There we go. I'm going to regret my battle bus, but I'm also going to enjoy it. Excuse me. Top heaviness aside, this battle bus is actually rather good at corners. I take it back. Excuse me.
I have started to fiddle with the tunings, and now I might have random tunings, and if I don't check, they might be misaligned rather than be blank.
No, this vehicle's too slow for this track. This is as fast as it goes.
Trucks must be finding you quite adequately.
No, I top out at 77 miles an hour, that's it. Just go. But I said, it does deal with corners surprisingly well. I guess it's got great big fat tyres on. But yes, it's 78 miles an hour down the straight. It's incidentally, I will probably not be around for streaming on Thursday, just so you know, as I will have my second jab. So... No! No! Damn it! Bugger, and I fell over.
No, thank you.
Does that reverse thing work?
Let's find out.
Last time I didn't get it to work.
Yep, it's fine. Oh no, wait, the message has come back. Maybe it's not. I mean, it would have been better if I hadn't fallen over, of course. No, see, I've done it before. I'm wondering if they changed the level. Because I definitely did it in single player. I went, ooh, that's fun.
Might be that the checkpoint is like... I guess I did it very early. If you do it very late, you might be able to hit the checkpoint.
Maybe. It would have been worth it if I'd hit Blood Rose, but I missed.
They should be placed pretty lax, so it would be surprising if this one is pretty tight.
Yes. I'm just going to just mosey along in last place here. I'm happy.
Those challenges this week, the one with you have to clock as much damage as you can, that thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Well, I think I've seen one of those tracks before. Never realised that it's actually the point of it was to damage your car as much as possible.
Well,
It's completely counterintuitive to what you're normally used to doing in this game.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, as I said to you, damaging your car, that's a dead end. Don't do it. You want to rack up the damage, the thing. But yeah, it took me quite a while to get it, and I am disappointed there's no racetrack on that one.
It's just sort of length, isn't it?
Yep, that you could do Demolition Derby on it, but that did seem to be really weirdly broken.
Oh, multiplayer?
Yeah. But no race mode, which is a shame. Like a race mode around that track. Did you try and do the coin collecting mission this week?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you
do it? Horrible. I gave up.
Oh, yeah, me too. I did about 5 times, and then I went, nope, that's it, I'm done. I've gone back to it, but I've done all of my other dailies. So now I've got the Helvester and the Doom rig.
How much fame do you have to earn to get something decent?
I mean, the Hellbus is this bus is 40,000 or something. It's like 3 days.
Okay.
You can unlock one a week if you barely try.
Cool.
In fact, let's get it.
Which is what I shall be barely doing.
Let's go to A's. Yeah, I mean, I'm just doing it just sort of 10 minutes. If I don't get gold, and I usually don't care. It's like, whatever, I didn't get gold. Pfft, next. Doesn't matter. Just do the next.
Yeah.
You know, gold, bronze gets you quite a lot. Obviously, wait, where's my? Is the Doom rig? Oh, there, Doom rig new. Oh, I do have the high power school bus now. I haven't tried that one. But yeah, I think it's something like gold is 5,000, but bronze is 3,000. So it's better to get gold. Doesn't really matter. It's quite close. I mean,
I think it's like bronze is single, silver is double, and gold is like quadruple.
What? Well, like what? No. I'm pretty sure the jump between bronze and silver is 500. And gold and silver is like 250. It's basically for the time spent, you're fine just to get bronze. You know, drive around, get bronze, which is usually quite easy. Bugger! Well, that wasn't a good start.
You're telling me.
Oh wow! Every time I change gear, there's a massive explosion of flames. I'm going to have to change camera view, I think. Like my room... Oh, wow. So you can probably see that on the screen. When I change gear, my entire room lights up. Whoa, this thing does not drive brilliantly. Sorry.
That's fine. I like the walls. That's why I've got armour to the teeth on it.
Oh, that was a lot of tyres.
Yep, that was me.
I might be...
But I can't drive.
Houston, I might have a problem.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I'm into fourth gear doing 30 mile an hour. I'm not driving on the road, please don't do that.
So what you can do now is you can press escape and then spectate, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck everyone up, my parking across the road. A bit.
I can't steer properly. Yeah, I think I'm out too.
Racing suspension. Gearbox does not register as having any problems, but maybe that's just because it's picked. I don't know. It's definitely got a problem, but it's not picked up on the sort of little breakdown of the damage.
Oh, I'm missing a wheel.
Yeah, I'm missing a wheel. It's an important wheel too.
Is it the fifth wheel?
No. My goal is now just to beat Max.
It isn't hard.
Well, you say that, I'm only just in front of you. Because I steer to the left quite well, not to the right so much. So, right-hander coming up. Oh, I got a handbrake. Come on.
I know I've said it before, but can you explain to me again why the Americans call it an e-brake?
This is an emergency brake. They don't park the handbrake. We call it handbrake because you use your hands to activate it. They call it an emergency brake because you only use it in an emergency. A a parking brake is something else.
No, it's the same.
Well, it's not, because the parking brake is the gearbox. You know, the solenoid through the gearbox. The parking gear.
Well, we refer to the e-brake as the parking brake as well.
But we call it handbrake. If you called it the parking brake, people would just think you'd gone a bit mad. It's like, yes, of course that's what it's for. Damn it!
My car refers to it as a parking brake.
Your car what, sorry?
Parking brake. My car refers to it as parking brake. Handbrake.
What is it? What manufacturer?
Vauxhall Insignia.
Vauxhall. Oh, it's probably...
Yeah.
That's GM.
General Motors.
Yeah, GM, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's an electronic handbrake, not a, when you sort of...
Oh, yeah. Well, see, e-brake now stands for electronic brake.
Rex, there we go.
So it's a bit like the best one ever in manuals, one of the Suzuki manuals. It said, do not alter the motorbike's engine or you will fuck it. And they said that in their defense, they said they wanted to really, really indicate they really didn't want people doing this, and this was the best way.
But it's random and hilarious too.
And that was what it said in the manual. Wow, I did awfully then. I'm sure that vehicle's good, not on that track. Oh.
Well, apparently that caught fire.
That happens.
Yeah.
Oh. I really feel I should be memorising these better by now, but I'm not. Right, Sandstone Raceway, which one's that? That's this one. But the thing is, I'm looking at this image going, nah, not even sure which track this is.
Yeah, it did accidentally trigger a view of the track at one point on this menu. I can't remember how it did it.
Oh, you can, yeah, click on server, hold on, I'll tell you when it's loaded. Click on server info and you'll get a picture of the track's layout.
Oh, that's like a flat 2D thing. I managed to trigger a sort of little tour of it.
Oh, in single player it does that on load. Like as you load, it then just flies you around the track going, here's the track. And you're like, ooh, and ah. And I love my cars, but I honestly feel the hearse. Oh, we're in B's, aren't we? That's I forgot that's a B. I want to like the Trooper because it's four-wheel drive. I just don't. So what have you missed, Schalke? We put together a great big base in No Man's Sky that's raking in silly money. We did a couple of Quicksilver missions, which I think we did 3, and only 2 of them bugged out, so that's pretty good.
Were you not able to finish it?
No. One of them, it didn't really bug. We just didn't list. We didn't read the quest text, so we just went somewhere and then just started blowing all the aliens up. But that wasn't the goal. The goal was go in and interrogate the terminal. And we're like, oh, maybe should have read it. Oh, I'm lagging. I don't want to be in first! Get back here, Bloodrunners. I want to be in first.
I thought you just said you
It's a man's prerogative to change his mind. Bollocks! Oh, no. Oh, if I had hit you then, you'd have been out the race. As it were, I missed, and now I'm in trouble. I don't want to be in first on the first corner.
Actually, about to catch a tyre on the back of the truck here. Then it fell out.
What? God, the AI sometimes are just suicidal. Like they'll come to overtake you and then just smash into you. Like, dude, you're not going to finish the race doing that. You might not even make it any around the
That's
hospital.
what I do with them.
Well,
If I can get a good run on them and get nice T-bone, I will completely shoot my own foot just to get a kill on.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen back markers take me out, which is definitely frowned upon. Okay, there's Schalke. I see him. He's worked out where the handbrake button is.
Second more.
Trying.
Whoa, holy poly, whee!
Oh, I wasn't close enough. Do it again. Oh, I see a lot of dust. That's probably you, right?
Yeah. I rolled a lot of times.
Ooh.
Oh, a lag.
Ooh, that was odd. What happened there?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I rubber banded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did. I've just looked.
I lost the wheel.
So I can see the server, by the way. It's still there. It's still running fine. No messages. But like, I'm on a LAN, so wherever that was the server itself, not an internet thing. Whoa.
Oh dear. I pity missing some important components for my car.
All components are optional. Wait.
Well, it's a wheel, but so there's the loss of front left means
Optional.
that rear right is up in the air and not driving.
Do you have fluffy dice?
Which means, no.
There you go. No, that's not optional.
Up it's up. It's just pointless.
Yeah, the rubber band what killed me there. That's what it was.
Yeah, I went straight into a wall, so I'm sticking that excuse. You could have all four wheels. That's a start. You seem to be missing a large portion of the front of the engine, but hey.
Oh god, that was brutal. Did an AI do that to you, Schalke?
I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
I
definitely,
didn't pay too much attention.
definitely an AI. See, Max, if
Like
you,
vehicle, it's like on fire, just missing a wheel. I'm like, come on, don't do that. I'm just look at the vehicle. Like, it was broken earlier.
remember, if you whistle, no one thinks it was you.
Oh right, I remember that one.
Okay, so we did the same one in A's. Now I've remembered the track. But yeah, so Blood Rose on like the second corner, I had it perfect. I had you lined up, but you were just half a meter too far ahead. So I actually just flew off the track down a cliff into a bit where I had to respawn. But if I'd hit you, you'd have been gone, and it would have been glorious. But I didn't.
I think the version that happened was pretty glorious because I watched it.
I disagree, and I think you're wrong. Yeah, I have to also work up some enthusiasm to play through the rest of the single player as well to unlock the rest of the vehicles. Why am I the only one in a little car? Bugzilla, Battle Bus.
What class is it again? B's?
See, A.
Hey, no.
If you can see A's in the list, pick A's.
I wasn't looking at the list.
Ah.
That's tarting up my vehicle.
See, here's the thing. I'm actually pretty damn good with the battle bus as far as lap times and stuff.
As long as no one rolls you round a corner. Oh god, I'm in first. Come on, little Speedy. Go, 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 go. There's sound of destruction behind me.
Boy.
What the...
Get past the loony in the bus and the person in the complex in a tiny little gat. Oh shit, now I'm going off the piece big time.
I ended up looking on this week on Rally B class, or was it Group something?
You want to know who rolled me in that corner? I did.
Yay.
So like Rally E-Class, like electric rally, or...
No, B class.
Oh,
I
B.
guess it's like real rally cars are like supposed to be road legal, but it was
Group B.
where the thing was relaxed somewhat.
Do you mean Group B rally cars from the 80s?
Group B. frightening thing that killed so many people. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think they quit it because it killed too many people.
It did. But to be fair, have you seen how they were organised back then?
They would strip out all of the things. They would do like cardboard for they would do like a cardboard mock of the what's it, the stiffening frame thing, the roll bars. Not the roll bars, the other thing. The roll cage. And yeah, just so it could pass. And it provided no support.
The issue wasn't really the drivers, it was the spectators. If you ever watch the videos, everyone would run out in front of the cars, run out in front of the cars to get photographs. So you get like this wave of spectators getting out the way, and in the end the drivers said, we're not doing this anymore, because we're going to kill people and we're going to feel bad. So that's a lot of it. But yeah, Group B rally cars were insane monsters. You know, 500-600 kilo cars with 800 horsepower. Because as me said, there was no safety features. You didn't put them in. Car went better. Yeah, Group B, it's famed. We had a lot of the Group B rally cars in Dirt Rally because they're so cool. I mean, the Audi Quattro is just amazing. I am coming for you, Blood Rose. I am right on you.
Yeah. I ended
Wait,
up
did you say Dirt Rally?
Yeah, the original Dirt Rally had quite a lot of Group Bs.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately, you were too late.
Colin McRae Dirt, sorry.
I ended up researching that because there was a cycling thing where there was a spectator that affected the race quite significantly, and people were asking why they are allowed to be within touching distance.
Yep. Well, drafting is the short answer, isn't it? Oh, you mean that? Well, I mean, I actually read a breakdown of this. It's interesting because is it the Tour de France? I can't remember, but it's like 200 miles long, and they're like, we can't put barriers all the way down all of it. Like we can't possibly. Blood Rose, can you just read out the best lap times for me again? You got 51.6. That's that's all right, I guess. With my 49.6.
Would you like to start at the top of first place and down?
No. We sort it by best lap times. You should know that by now.
If that makes you sleep better.
It makes me feel like more of a man, quite frankly. So that's the way we're doing it. First place, the fastest.
Oh my god! On the tip of my tongue, the name of that one car in Dirt 2 that it was kind of like I don't even know what it was kind of like a formula car. God damn, did it give the best times on everything.
I don't know of any.
It started with a D.
I don't know off the top of my head. Well, the camera is doing some horrendously weird things in this menu. I mean, the famous ones were the Audi Quattro, the Lancia Stratos Delta, but they're all, quite normal looking
like
cars.
A gimmick car that you unlocked after you beat the game or something like that.
Which game, sorry?
Dirt 2.
Dirt 2. Colin McRae Dirt 2. Like, the one with the green box. I should probably have one in... Oh, it's up there. Can't reach yet.
I mean, I've tried to look, but it says that my save game where I had it is corrupted, so...
I should probably know it,
oh, well.
But I don't remember. I don't remember. That's terrible.
I'm gonna look it up.
It wasn't the... No, that was the... Did I make it in? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember any crazy
The Dallenbach Special.
Ah.
It was the Dallenbach Special. I remember looking at somebody's time and going, how the fuck? And I picked the, to follow their ghost. And I was like, when I saw their ghost and it was this weird fucking car. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I saw it just take off. It's like, I gotta get me one of those.
Get a Shauka! Get him more! Oh. Oh.
Did I get her enough?
No, let me help. Oh, bugger! I went right through that concrete barrier with her.
Yeah.
Oh, little car! Wait, why have we only got 8 people in this track? Did all the AI... What? Where did all the AI gone? No!
The wall there.
Yeah, I know. I braked and I didn't brake. I have to push really quite hard on my brake pedal to brake, and I should probably tune that a bit. Like, to brake fully, I have to really stomp on it. A bit like a real car, obviously.
I love how Max and I have pretty much been duking out the entire race.
Whoa!
And neither of us are so much of a scratch on us.
Bugger! It's...
That's weird because my car is actually showing quite a lot of damage, but still, my health is 100% still. Like, what?
Wow, that was... Oh! Ah! God! Help! Oh, my lord. Well, if anybody wants to clip that bit, that was a good bit. Not for me, and I don't think I'm going to be driving anymore. I've just been barrel rolling for about half a lap.
Ah, I missed him.
I was too busy looking at the stream for a clip button, but
Oh, you have to press Alt X, I believe?
Twitch right now.
Yeah.
On Twitch.
No, I thought it was the last lap, and it's not.
No, I put it on an extra couple of laps. So I like it when there's a little...
I have it in the browser.
Yeah, in the browser, Alt X does it. Yeah, but Izzard said he's on it. Thank you so much. I do quite like it when we had to pay a little bit of attention to our cars. That I regret having this drink in my hand. I have done some tweaks to the camera, Izzard, but I haven't changed what it is. But
Well, I was in fourth.
the bit that gets me, by the way, honestly, the picture is amazing. I am absolutely blown away by the quality of this picture. It is superb. Not just, oh, that's quite good. It is absolutely A1. Just onto a random wall in my house, so... At some point I would do a different one. Like a different thing on like a proper paint or something. Let's do Vale Falls Short Circuit Reverse B. Because I don't remember what track this is. This is probably not suitable for the battle bus. But yeah, so our squad view of SnowRunner looked awesome as well. And I think we can probably do that for No Man's Sky as well. Like, that was actually pretty cool. Maybe that's our thing.
Doing what?
Oh, the squad view we were doing for
the multi-view?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you said it was easy to set up. Is it really easy to set up?
It really is very easy to set up, yeah. As long as I don't run out of bandwidth to download your streams. But that's why we were going with 720/15 or 720/30, because that's a relatively small amount of bandwidth.
You're camping it that way, aren't you?
Yeah, I was not setting it to source. Fuck that.
So I've got the bandwidth to stream that. So shit, it's crazy. At full quality.
Well, you don't, unfortunately, because Twitch clamps you to 6 megabit, which is the worst thing. Yeah.
But that's restreaming, isn't it? So you restream it from somewhere else.
Twitch does not allow more than 6 megabit. YouTube you can do as high as you like. Twitch 6 megabit.
Does restream not take the YouTube video? I don't know how it works.
I don't think it offers real-time transcoding. So, in theory, you have the bandwidth to upload twice, once to Twitch, once to YouTube. What you don't have is the CPU time to do that. You'd need a couple of computers. It starts to get into a,
That's okay. I've got 4 in the room.
What's your second fastest one?
I don't know the details. So I haven't touched it for years for gaming.
Remember, I'm encoding normally on an 8700K using all of the CPU time of it. The thing is pinned when I'm streaming, and it's like this. It still boggles my mind we're still like this because we've got NVEnc, which is awful. The only thing worse than NVEnc is what's the Nvidia one called? No, what's the ATI one called? Because that's actually worse than the Nvidia one, which is trying. And then you've got QuickSync, which is the Intel one, which is actually quite good, surprisingly. Oh!
How you guys all doing?
We're doing very well, thank you, strange voice.
I'm just, I'm brand new to Fortress Craft here. I'm just installing it now. I seen that the Discord was active, so I figured I'd hop in and say hello.
Yeah, I do try and keep the Discord active as much as possible. Fortchcraft was an early adopter of Discord, and we did have one of the biggest Discord servers, just full stop. Like we exploded very early on. Obviously, some very big communities overtaking us, but we do nightly streaming of games, so that's why we pop into the live stream channel so people can join in. I'd say and get their asses kicked by me, but I'm not doing very well tonight.
What part of the community are you?
Me, I'm
the author.
I am the sole developer of the game. That's me.
Holy shit! I heard of you. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
Thank you. I will never.
I just bought the game last night.
Oh, were you the nice man I helped in Discord earlier with your girlfriend, or was that somebody else?
No, sir. No, that's not me. I'm brand new.
Oh well, I do hope you like it.
You almost put me into the peppermint.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I've always said about Fortress Craft is if I wasn't the author of it, I would play the shit out of it and I would bug the author to add more stuff. So I really love it. But I mean, I have worked on literally hundreds of games in my career, and there are very, very few games I would want to play, and Fortress Craft is definitely one of them.
Yeah, well, you know all the ins and outs and all that. Okay, I know how that works. I know how this works. You probably already beat the game by coding it.
To be fair, it's a big complicated game, and a lot of the stuff like earlier, Esmia was showing me she made a massive. Now, if you're new, you won't understand. She made a massive battery out of the biggest batteries in the game, and then used it to enclose an enemy. And I'm like, I didn't think of that. The game is very flexible. Everything is.
I've lined the inside of the batteries, the inside walls, with some crazy turrets.
But the game is
crazy.
It's so modular, and things interact in different ways. I quite often don't realise how stuff can be done.
Right on. It's actually me and 4 other buddies there that we're gonna be playing together. I'm not sure how the server thing works yet, but hopefully we'll be able to figure it out, eh?
Yeah, I mean there's a tool you can download on Steam. So the Fortress Craft server is free for download on Steam. So you can just download it directly, or you can download it via the command line, whichever's easiest.
Compared to other dedicated servers, it's very straightforward.
Which was
so nice and easy to use.
Which was
Which
was the one where I had to pirate the game in order to run a dedicated server? What was it? Was it Ash? No, it wasn't Astroneer. It might have been. It didn't offer.
I thought it was Astroneer.
Yeah, it was Astroneer. Yeah.
This is very silly.
Well, I didn't think I'd be talking to the actual author of the game. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, like I said, I get a little bit saddened when other devs are not contactable. Like, I want to tell you how much I like or hate your game, depending on the game, and it surprises me. It was Graveyard Keeper. I tried to contact the devs going, you've got some seriously broken issues, seriously broken, and I expect a response. If I tweet anyone, certainly if I tweet someone smaller than me, I expect a response. And certainly if I'm tweeting you about an issue with your game, even, yeah, I know we're fixing it, but completely blanked. But I apart from the abusive tweets, I will reply to every single tweet that I get. You know who you are.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just found the command line here. Okay, yeah, that's probably the one that I prefer.
Yeah, if you understand how to use Steam Command, you're laughing. Or you can download it via Steam's tool and run it there on a you can just create a new Steam account for your server. But
oh, okay. Oh, right. All right. Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Or you can even just download it anonymously.
Yeah, but I mean, Steam has this idea that it allows you to download the servers within the GUI, but you can't then run it on a different computer. Steam doesn't let you log into 2 computers twice. I can't see anything.
Man, this family view.
Do the family. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, bud.
But then if crap, no.
But that still
the problem with that is you can't then run the games on both accounts.
No, but that's still
only one account still.
Yeah, but that means you still need 2 accounts though, doesn't it? You just lend the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
lend the game to another account.
Yeah.
Or if you do log in with your account and you start using it, obviously you get kicked out of the other account,
yeah.
So you start using it.
Because the Fortresscraft server is free, and it would be nice to be able to log in as myself on 2 computers and run 2 different things, but Steam gets a bit sulky when you try and do that.
Not like an account costs anything.
No, but it'll be nice if I could, make it a little bit easier for people. I do try.
Where are you from, Captain, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, yes, I forgot I'm logged in as Captain Squarepants. So, we're currently playing Wreckfest, and I am on my other computer. I'm on my racing sim rig. That's why I'm on this Discord. So normally I'm DJ Arcus. I forgot I was Captain Squarepants. It's definitely me, ask anyone. I'm from England, and I think you're from Canada, but I'm only guessing.
Yeah, you got it right there. You can tell, eh?
I can. I guess you like ice hockey, I guess?
Yes, sir.
Go Habs.
Go what?
Go Habs, yeah. I don't know, I don't like Montreal at all. I'm more of a Toronto Maple Leafs fan.
What are we going backwards? What the fuck?
No,
I'm sending him the link to the stream, by the way.
Hand on heart, I had the best kebab of my life in Canada. It was glorious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
It's in Halifax.
Halifax?
Yeah.
That's where I was born.
Ah. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, for those who don't know Halifax is famous for only one thing. For the biggest non-nuclear explosion known to man.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
It was
it wiped us out pretty good.
Was it a munition ship blew up next to a to a dynamite ship? It's something like that, and they both blew up and killed.
It was the battle cruiser that was full of dynamite.
Ah.
And they had hauled it in, and it caught fire in it.
Yeah, there was some American town sent a whole bunch of people to go help out once it was.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I might be mistaken on that. You might be correct on that. I think. I can't quite remember.
Yeah. It's
been a while since I've been in school.
It's something like there was a munition ship on fire, so a trawler, like a cargo ship full of TNT, went to help, and then one of them blew up, taking up the other one. But I was in Halifax, and we went to have a barbecue. So I went to buy a lighter, and she went, "Oh no, I don't know what you can do with that one." Given the history your town has with explosions. And then she heard my voice. She went, "Oh, you're British. You can have the lighter."
I was just gonna say, with your accent, you must have got a lot of attention.
Yeah, and then what happened is I promptly went and blew up some stuff with the lighter. So that lady was misjudged in her guessing of my character.
What were you blowing up, by the way?
We went to this. They have like loads of barbecues down by the sea, but they're metal. No, they're concrete.
Pre-made. Bring your own barbecue to insert here, sort of thing.
Yeah. I didn't blow up the barbecue. I just blew all the stuff off the barbecue. Just shut the lighter on when I'm done. I was young. I was young. No, there was no whoops. It's like I wonder if, and yes, I could.
The boiling point is minus 51 for butane, so yes, it will explode.
Yes. But I was
using butane to explode and clean my computer. It's absolutely horrible because it ends up with leaving a white scum if you let it squirt out the liquid.
Sorry, what were we talking about again?
The cleaner, butane. I've got butane in my cleaning fluids for cleaning my computers.
Really? So I just use
definitely. It says highly flammable, and there's a butane. Oh shit! That works.
Yeah, I mostly use alcohol or WD-40, depending on what it is I'm cleaning.
So did you just stick around Halifax, or did you visit any other parts of the Maritimes?
No, I was only in Halifax. I was there to see a young lady who I was dating at the time. But yeah, I spent quite a lot of time there. It's a lovely place. I was a bit freaked out because I went into her freezer and there were a bunch of dead mice, mice or gerbils in there. I'm like, what's going on? And she looked at me and went, they've died. And I'm like, what's going on? Why are they next to the ice creams? What's happening?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's frozen outside. And I went, and then she went, we can't bury them until it thaws because you can't dig it. And I'm like, all right, that might make a little bit of sense.
Did you leave them outside then?
What, just
because they rot suddenly, and then it's the sudden rotting, I guess, the problem.
It would probably attract other scavengers that you don't want around the house.
Plus, it's quite hard to give your guinea pig a dignified burial if it's just been left in a plastic bag outside for 6 months. But yeah, it didn't cross my mind. I'm not used to weather like that.
Old.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time there, man. That's really nice to hear.
I did. And as I said, the best kebab of my life, but it wasn't like a British kebab. It wasn't slightly suspect. It was
What's a kebab?
Clean and gyro.
Kebab.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. But it was clean and wholesome.
Oh,
and
shit.
what?
I accidentally classed my car.
I see.
Wrong.
You're very quiet tonight, Izzard.
I was changing something and it decided that it was going to change class.
Welcome back,
There we
chat.
go.
Restart.
Oh.
Now I'm back.
You're back and in the wrong car. There we go.
Car.
So you were dating a girl from Halifax. Was she crazy, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, oh my word, absolutely. Yes.
There's no surprise there, bud.
Stories I could tell you. I mean, not in public. I mean, there are quite literally thousands of people listening to me right now. Almost. Well, there's almost a dozen.
Oh, okay.
No, there's almost a dozen. But yes. A strange young lady, it turned out.
Yeah. A lot of the girls from the city over there, they are a little extreme, I guess I should say.
Yes.
That's got a hell of a caboose on that van, LaBose.
So I don't want to obviously put you off your playthrough of Fortress Craft, but I am currently on another project, and I have a year off voxel games, and then I will be starting in earnest on the sequel. So you have about a year and a bit to play Fortress Craft before it all becomes out of date.
Yeah, I heard that you were working on other projects, but I guess like if something critical comes up, then you're right on it.
Well,
from what I've read. Anyway.
Well, as far as I know, touch wood, the game's done. Like, it's done. There are no major issues. There's some minor ones, but you know, that's software development for you.
And the modding community is pretty active.
Absolutely. I mean, most of the mod authors are also on Discord, which is helpful.
Right.
Blood Rose, is there a phrase in America for kicking someone while they're down?
I think you just said it.
Cheap shot?
Yeah. No, her vehicle was lying on its side, so I rammed it because it couldn't possibly dodge.
It got to reset anyways, which surprised me.
No! Oh, lost. No! Oh, how close was that? Oh my goodness! Like 300th of a second.
I figured out the solution to the sort of double pressing of the buttons when I press left and right, and you know, I was saying it was sort of going through the menu options two at a time.
Yes.
On the D-pad. The answer was to unbind everything. Maybe it's because of the way the controller's sort of virtualized, you know, on the streaming site.
Are you on GeForce Now tonight?
Yeah. So I go to controller settings and do unbind all, and then it works. It works with nothing bound.
is everything on GeForce Now unless it got removed, or is it NVIDIA have to add everything?
No, I think it's the latter. I think they add things.
That's
now.
a pity. Because they did put
So
loads of stuff
they have
on.
GeForce Now Thursdays where they announce what they've added. They add them fairly thick and fast, but never the thing you want, of course.
Of course. Yeah, I said most of my streaming has been from a PC in the house or my Xbox within the house. I haven't tried starting up my Xbox remotely, but it should work as far as I know. But I've not. I haven't left the house properly in quite a long time, so I haven't really had the opportunity to try it yet.
7 years next month, isn't it?
Aha! I see what you did there.
Walking outside.
No, I get my second jab on Wednesday. I said I probably won't be streaming next Thursday because of that.
Which vaccine did you have?
I think I got the Bill Gates one with the extra, with the little nano chips to get the signal.
Well, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if you got that one because it controls your brain, so you don't know you've had it.
Oh.
It makes you think you've had one of the other ones.
I am the one that gives blood clots to like 6 people if you're a woman. AstraZeneca, I think. AstraZeneca, I think it was.
From what I can tell, the consensus with the AZ is that you feel like crap for about 10 hours after you have the first jab, and the second one is nothing.
I hope so. I've also heard you feel awful after the second one, and that's what I'm planning on. So I'm going to watch the SnowRunner film and eat.
I've heard that about Pfizer.
Well, I've got some Pringles. I have a film to watch. I was going to sit upstairs in my blankie, just play computer games and watch films if I feel ill.
Right on. Well, I'm out. You guys have a good one. I gotta go do my honey-do list there before she gets mad.
Okay. Well,
but anyways, it was nice meeting all of you.
Literally, tell her that I said hi. That will confuse her.
Right on, man. We'll do.
I wasn't here earlier, so I don't know who you are, but you sound nice and Canadian.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you for dropping by.
Right,
Always welcome. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
In other news, who ran me?
Canadians are so
You're
nice.
welcome.
Damn it.
Crazy ones.
Wow.
I think he was sorry one time.
You don't think what?
Well, I think it's the answer to that one.
Was he sorry once?
So you're a bit quiet again, Schalke. Say that again. Something Astorian once is all I heard.
Was he ever sorry?
No, Canadians aren't really sorry. That's not a thing.
Not?
No, they use that lie online to cover up their bloodthirstiness.
Major clip, by the way.
You're also a bit quiet too, Si. I don't know why.
Probably because you keep turning me down.
Yeah, but I'm on a different computer, so probably not. I'm trying to check.
Can we have that on the stream chat?
You are quite loud.
You better?
I can't click on the game. Okay, and in A's. So feel free to break out your hell vest. I haven't tried the hell vest set, and I want to.
I have mixed feelings about the thing. It turns like crap, but it has some really good force.
Okay, so
It's amazing in a straight line.
okay, A-class school bus it is. Oop, wrong app. Yes, I have heard said that a Twitch channel grows on its clips. So a Twitch channel generally grows between streams where people get the clips. So please do watch the clips that get linked. I don't think it has an equivalent of a thumbs up or anything. But yeah, the that one last night was cool. If you watched the SnowRunner clip from last night a few times, it's brilliant watching Malcolm just happily go his way right through the ghost of Izzard.
Spooky.
Well, we are looking for something more more real time and physical, something like Wreckfest, but not another driving game for the stream. And I haven't come up with something The new Worms game is awful and I don't want to play it.
We gave up on driving games.
No, we're just doing a lot of driving games, that's all. Like, currently 3 driving games a week, 2 No Man's Skies a week, 1 Transport Tycoon. No, 4 driving games. 4 days driving a week. Excuse me. Because we've got SnowRunner, Wreckfest, Farming Sim. No! Get him!
They're very different driving simulations, are they not?
This is true.
This one is trying to smash the snot out of each other. The farming one is completely the opposite of
Well,
actually...
I've seen you guys play Farming Sim and SnowRunner, so I might have to disagree there a little bit. Wow, this
They're very different games.
Whoa,
Really?
careful. Yeah, but so I want something. I want to say like Rocket League, something with some good tension and some good moments of yeah, brilliant, and a bit more funny stuff happening. I just haven't come up with something.
Well, I'd go for a strategy of some sort, strategy game of some sort if possible, but
well,
just for the variety.
Yeah, well, it's just the thing. We don't. Wreckfest does give us our, to a degree, our physics comedy. But I wanted something with more something else of physics comedy, but not a driving game. And I just don't know of anything. I did try the new Worms Rumble, and I'm not playing that for anything. There is a Killing Floor 2, which I think everyone has got. Was free.
Have they got first-person shooters?
Yes, well, Killing Floor is a first-person shooter.
Oh, okay. I've not played it.
We think it's either 5 or 5-on-5. We're not. It's got a 5-on-5 mode or something.
Oh, whoa, somebody just physics straight across my face there. A bus.
But I would be up for an evening of Live for Speed in VR as well. Like, I've got a better steering wheel. I have the motion rig. I've got the VR helmet. I'd be. Oh, I'm on my side.
Have you sorted out the chair to work with that?
No, I need to find. Basically, I would just start an hour before the stream and work it out. Right, I'm definitely doing the Helvester this time. Or is it Helvester? Because Helvester sounds like a name, whereas Helvester is a better portmanteau around Hell and Harvester.
Is it Class C?
It's an A at the moment. So, what did you say, Si?
Helvester?
Yeah, Helvester, like Harvester, yeah.
Special vehicles enabled mean? Does that mean sort of Helvester and things like that?
Yeah, things like and also like the some of the single player unlocks as well, because some of those are pretty bonkers. I need to finish those at some point. Oh yes, there we go. That's absolutely classy. Oh, the amp, I'm going to turn that down a bit. That's very warm under my chair there. So I'm going to give a little shout out to Erister07, who's come along with a TriStar, a 1-second ping. I mean, best of luck to you, sir, or mom.
or other.
Well, I think everyone's a sir or a mom. I mean, there's no polite way of going other. I mean, certainly don't call people an other. They don't like that.
Then there was like a like MX or something.
But that's not polite. You need something very polite. Sir and mom are polite, very deferential.
Oh, it's ma'am.
Yeah,
No,
but
not ma'am likes ma'am. It's mom likes mom.
mom. Yeah. Ma'am. No one like ma'am. Except for your mum. Oh well,
Not
Eric.
supposed to madam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing steers like I need the knob.
You win. You are stronger.
Yeah, feel it to yourself.
But yeah, the problem is that there was now invented a nice gender-neutral, very polite honorific. I would struggle to find it. What's the word? Sincere.
Honouring.
Because I was brought up. Teachers at school were sir and ma'am. There was no Mr. Johnson. It was sir and ma'am. That's it. That's as friendly as you got with teachers. Bloodrose, I appreciate your enthusiasm. I'm currently on the second corner of the race. And now I'm down to critical damage.
Supposed to go around the wrong way to smash up as many people as he can. Ah, fuck.
He died.
Is it possible? No, I'm not dead. 8 health points. Is it possible to get a refund on these?
The guy between us, he was very dead.
Oh yeah, I'm back in the fight. Oh, I'm out. I'm dead. Right.
Can we play
This is
roll
great.
cage? Can we make that work?
There's a successor to Roll Cage. Actually, and I forgot the name of it. Grip. It was cool. I think it's by the same original devs. Roll Cage was awesome. I love Roll Cage. But yeah, I'd say Rocket.
Ballistics.
Ballistics is actually on the Google Drive.
Certain somebody aimed for the wrong car.
Wait, hold on. Ballistics, and I now have a 144 hertz monitor. Ooh.
Well, I think we had 100 hertz CRTs when we first played it.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. I mean,
100 hertz CRTs?
yeah, you could put a CRT to anything you like. It was a question of whether or not you continue to get a picture. They'd make
Yeah, I don't think CRT's got as far as 100. They got to 90.
Yeah, I used to play Quake in 100 frames a second all the time.
Yeah, they tended to get a bit squishy, and the colour that you tend to get quite washed out, and a noise would come out of the machine. But yeah, they would do it. Mute button. But yeah, so when I say like Rocket League, so there are things that happen in Rocket League that are surprises. It's generally an interesting and well-balanced experience, and you get those short moments of tension, and they're the same as Worms. When you hit fire, there's nothing you can do apart from just watch and see if you get a kill. And Rocket League gets it. It gets those wonderful short moments of tension that not enough games give you. Where you've made your decision, you've cast your dice, and then you want to see what numbers come up on them. So, but
Serendipity. Happenstance.
Winky dink?
Serendipity would assume that I sat and just watched it happen without screaming abuse at the projectile in question. But yeah, some more games with that. I mean, to be honest, we should probably do more Worms, because Worms worked really well. We just didn't get very many people on. Not the new Worms. Fuck that game.
There was that mini games game I suggested, but it did involve people buying it. Pummel Party.
Yeah, that particular one, I did look at it, and it kind of just made me go, can't imagine playing
You
that.
want something like Worms? What about Forest?
You definitely would enjoy Pummel Party. It's better than it looks, and you'd probably get slightly hooked on it. And you can trust me because I'm awesome at recommending games. But I don't know if you can find it cheap.
Has he recommended any games
Steam
before?
keys.
He did recommend that ridiculous fucking frustration piece of shite that we had to play. That was awesome.
Heave Ho.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heave Ho was awesome. anyone
I
know what's...
recommended that clicker game that you liked as well, the first-person incremental game.
Yes, I really like that game. I should probably go back and collect my rewards. I played that loads, just never on stream. Yeah, I mean, it's like Fall Guys. We bought Fall Guys basically when it hit the zeitgeist, and we played it for one stream and went, yeah, it's alright. Like, basically, indie brawlers don't generally interest me, as a sort of a rule of thumb.
Is Fall Guy a brawler?
Well, mostly. I mean, Fall Guys was mostly super multiplayer, human fall flat, as a race. Which was like, yeah.
I got some friends to play Gang Beasts recently, and they absolutely hated it, and I just couldn't understand it. I was like, "This is awesome! This is can't try it," and they just were like, "This is rubbish."
They are such lovely blokes. I was next to them at a convention, and they are a lovely, lovely set of blokes. Meatloaf, Bone Loaf. Meat Bone? Bone Loaf. I think it's Bone Loaf. Wow, that was so many years ago.
No.
What are you doing?
Way! Way! You're not given way!
Oh, who's went to the left? Coward! Now here comes the scary bit. Oh no, Blood Rose got killed by the scary bit.
I'd love to know if that
No,
loop
that was
thing
me.
actually just works with the physics, or if they've had to like jimmy it to make it work.
I think it does. It does seem to work. Like if you try and drive around it in the speedy, see how far you get. I don't know how far. Not at all. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's too short a wheelbase with too low a clearance, and it just goes. Oh fuck me! I think I just got max.
I think I got you.
How has this happened?
I had to go around the loop twice.
Oh,
that way.
I'm still on the Oh.
I want some bonus.
I was. You know when you go into the loop, it's the same bit as coming out the
I'm
loop.
sorry, what the fuck happened?
Cross through each other.
Why did everybody in the loop suddenly stop at the top and then fall like...
That's what happened to me.
What the hell happened? Did we just rubber band?
That's exactly what happened to me.
What happened to me is Max and I had a coming together,
All of us.
and then everybody I think just piled up around the corner.
I got to the top
Blood
of the loop.
Rose and I were going into the loop, and suddenly it just stopped us at the top and dropped us.
Yeah.
To be fair, I rammed into Arcus.
Aha, now it comes out. Yeah, so Max hit me by basically being in the wrong place.
Yeah,
And then-
momentum. There was nobody in front of me. That should not have happened.
Are you sure?
Something
'Cause-
weird fucked up.
Yeah, it's happened 3 times to me now. I can't get around the loop. I'm stuck behind the loop. I can reset behind it. I can't get around it.
Wow, I just ducked then. That's not going to help, is it? You know a game's good when you end up actually ducking.
Can't get around the loop.
What
I
car are
think
you?
you got something on your roof, some decoration or something.
Nah, what car are you in there? I've never got the speedy round there. It just does not go round.
Just the rocket. And if there was something on my roof, why would it stop at the top of the loop and fall down?
I have trouble
Yeah, up there.
using the loop, but I do manage to make it.
Esme, did you make it around subsequently?
Yeah, I did. I think there's just so many of us in there.
Just like bend.
I don't know.
The AI are falling off the route because they're not fast enough to get around it. I just followed one as he just sort of started to... Alex! Just started to fall off in front of me. Who was that? No one's laughing.
I can't imagine who that might have been.
I couldn't see. Usually,
It's the tricycle with the pickup bed.
I say usually if no one's laughing, oh my god, Max is a whole lap ahead of me. Yeah.
Well, I have to take my left hand and reach it all the way over my keyboard and press the button.
What, to key up so we can laugh?
Exactly.
Speaking of which, where's Jay? I know he said he wanted to get away to the outdoors and live there, but I assumed he was joking.
Going tenting.
I think the phrase is camping. Tenting is something a gentleman might do first thing in the morning.
I'm imagining Jay looks like Tom Hanks in Castaway now.
Did you see the thing? Tom Hanks just celebrated his, I want to say, 20th wedding anniversary or something. And he's like, I've been with the same woman for 20 years and I'm so happy. And he tweeted about it. And someone responded with a throwaway account called Wilson and just said, what about the 4 months you spent with me? Did that mean nothing?
Nice.
Well, but Wilson swam off and abandoned him, so...
That's not what happened. Their love was too passionate.
Also, it was not about romantic interests, but women. And Wilson seems to be a very masculine name.
Well, what's the name of the character Tom Hanks played in that film? I'll give you a clue. It wasn't Captain Phillips.
Google it.
I don't know how. I can't Google it. I don't let.
Forrest?
No. What?
Someone else can Google it, I mean.
I can't remember.
Was it Joe?
I don't. No, that's Joe versus the Volcano, which is another film with Tom Hanks in it. But that also has a volcano and no volleyballs.
No, but it does have orange soda that's colored purple.
Isn't that just purple soda?
But it's...
No! No!
It's orange flavored.
Yes.
It's got oranges on the can.
Are they blood oranges?
I don't know, you're gonna have to ask the Wapumi.
We
Now,
might not make it.
Esmir, does the battle bus make it round the loop?
Yes, it
Yes,
does. If
I'm
I
following
It's
it.
very easy now.
I'll go round it.
off of Liz and Falca.
I'll go round it next time. So I decided to take the other route this time. Ah, there's Blood Rose.
Revenge! No!
How's the revenge going? Basically,
People soda and grapes.
I guess you've just been in the revenge business so long, you don't know what to do now.
I need to remind you that I have completed the campaign. I have learned the art of fuck over the enemy.
Says the woman driving the amazingly terrifying battle bus. Now,
I'll take the damage, it's fine.
it's me. If you wanna, bloody hell. Yeah. Oh, Blood Rose is taking the cheat approach through. Oh, the bus doesn't do that. Oh, bugger! I had to be shoved through.
By the way, Adam, it took me a little while to publish the clip of you earlier because I always title the clips with the thing that you're saying at the time.
Ah.
And it wouldn't let me type those things that you were saying.
Fair enough.
Like,
I try not to swear, but I am basically in a real car crash, so I might swear a bit. I think I broke Schalke.
you know what would really enhance your motion rig? And I definitely think you should install next.
Another 3 dots.
An airbag.
Actually, I have seen someone who did that, but they didn't have a way to trigger it. But yes, it's triggered by hand. There's kind of just a balloon that goes up quickly or in.
I think that if you come last in a race, you should trigger the airbag. You could probably get that in inspection software too, or introspection software to trigger it now.
Yeah, the problem you've got is it would probably trigger it when I didn't want it to. Like, hey! Oh dear, I can't spare airbag.
There is Reddit on the exit of the loop. I'm letting you discover on which side.
I mean, does it pick up? It picks up the amount of force you're experiencing, right? So if you set it to the maximum value.
Yes, I should probably be able to detect a really large thing, but that level of impact happens about 3 times a race. But I'm doing so well.
Yeah, you could go to quite a lot of airbags like that.
Oh, I couldn't use a real airbag. That's very dangerous.
Well, absolutely. After a while, you know, the burn marks and so on would start to ruin your good looks.
If the impact
looks
slightly more.
What's that, Shaka?
Like if you're not in a crash, having the thing bounce on you, it will be like equivalent of a half crash.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you learn to drive well very quickly after a few of those.
I also wear glasses. I suspect I would end up with some bruises quite quickly and broken glasses. And I do have a big screen,
those,
but without
glasses with no lenses in them.
Wait, to be fair, this screen is almost big enough for me to use without glasses, and I've never tried, and I can just about see without glasses on it. Wow, that really is silly. Okay, so we're going to increase your chances of not finishing the level. I do not recommend the speedy. I'm not sure what I do recommend for this, to be honest.
Bumper cars.
We should probably do another
RTL.
Robin Reliant race at some point. Oh, and there's Zumaro. Thank you. Hello, Sipix. I'm doing well. I do try and have fun as much as I can. Well, not as much as I can. I would never stop doing anything else. But this game has... We've been playing it for quite a while now, a couple of months, and it has just never ceased to be anything other than a good experience. It's really, really funny. It's genuinely very well balanced, and has been great.
I'm getting a little spoiled. My threshold, what counts as a cool crash, has gone up and up and up. I'm getting a bit fed up.
Oh, if there was something better than this, I would play it. But this is the BeamMG has got better damage and stuff, but doesn't have any multiplayer. Carmageddon is obviously so massively out of date that and the new Carmageddon. Actually, I haven't played the new Carmageddon where they redid it. Went, sorry, we made a crap game, and then re-released it. I'm still a bit surprised Steam let them do. So I have got. This is my fastest car, and also probably my least controllable car. Oh, Zoomer, you want to pick an A class? I'm just waiting for him to finish loading. Oh, Star Beast. But yeah, this vehicle, although it is extremely high, it's my highest rated vehicle, I really struggle to put the power down or get around corners or drive it in the straight line.
What you managed to do with it?
Crash quite a lot. But in theory, if I can get it in a straight line and then put the power down, I should leave all of you noobs in my dust. Or just ram Blood Rose off on this next corner. Yeah, that's it. Oh, bugger. Does that work? I can't see. Oh. Blood Rose, you cheating sod. At some point, I am going to be right up your arse when you do that, and I will not be braking. No, sir.
To be fair, got me wrecked the last time.
Whoa!
Well, the game doesn't punish that kind of cheating, that's not fair.
When I say cheating, that's more of a cheater rather than someone get her! Get her! me! Fool, kill the one in the dress!
Drink one.
Yeah, I'll kill the big one in the dress.
What's that from?
Warcraft. It's basically what happens is it's in a scripted encounter, and on about wave 3, the boss shouts, "No, no, no! Kill the one in the dress!" And it's referring to the healer of the group, because the healers in Warcraft all wore robes of some sort.
Is that Max wedged into the bottom of the loop? Did he recover?
Can't see it.
Driving.
There's someone definitely
Yeah, he
there.
got in my way.
Oh.
Oh, good exploit. I've got to try out later.
Cannot catch Blood Rose. There's too much. Someone spin her out.
Ah, crap.
Bollocks.
No.
Oh, it bloody reset me the other side of the loop. Fuck it.
Yeah, because you need a run up.
Yes. Why are we getting no entry symbol? Let's go round the bloody loop.
You've been barred.
I've been barred, yeah. Once you attempt to loop, you have to do the loop every time?
Usually, when it brings up the wrong way thing, I ignore it for a little while and then listen to it. If I genuinely haven't done anything wrong, because it does sometimes get a bit confused when there are multiple routes.
Yeah. Yeah, it went away.
But if you've gone like the outside of a checkpoint, obviously you can't complain any then.
Yeah. Gearbox is bollocks as well now. So.
Oh, good.
I don't think you could ignore it. Like, I thought once it's decided you've gone the wrong way, it's not going to change its mind.
It has done. I've had it come up wrongly.
Yep. Yeah, I've had it come up wrongly just now.
And then you're like, screw it. And then I ignore it. It goes away.
Yeah, it's expecting me to go over the loop and then change its mind.
I went off the road slightly, but it wasn't a shortcut in any way, shape or form, and I got dinged for it.
Just ignore it.
Oh, what a good landing. I came off the ramp and landed at 90 degrees for the hairpin. That worked quite well. God, blimey. There was an awful lot of DNFs. I think Esmia should be a DNF. For some reason, she decided to still drive around her death trap. That's not legal. That can't be legal.
This is driving around in a 1982 Stingray.
Oh. I thought it was a Cobra. I haven't looked at it too closely.
No, this is a Corvette.
Oh.
The sexiest gear model too. Oh my god, it's so good. I got to paint one once. Oh, so nice.
I put paint on one once as well.
Were you supposed to?
No, I don't think I've ever actually seen one in person. Come on, load quicker.
No, it was in 1981.
Really? What did you say?
In the Heights.
In the what?
In the Heights. Lin-Manuel Miranda's thing. Guy did Hamilton.
I've never heard of it. Was it worth seeing in the cinema?
Kind of. It's a bit of it's a musical, so it's a bit of a sort of visual extravaganza. So.
Well, you say that, but Shrek the movie, Shrek the musical, is on Netflix in 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also out on HBO Max, which is tricky to get here.
Yes, I would have, if we could get HBO Max in the UK, I would have got it, because they've got all of the Warner Brother films on there now. I'm like, yep, that's good enough for me. You may have my £5 a month. No, last film I saw in the cinema was Sonic.
Last one I watched is Far From Home. The Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, that was... Blimey, that was before... That was
nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have been... I'll say 2010, but 2020. No, that didn't work!
Does that mean that soon we are able to go watch the movies that came out during the lockdown?
Well...
Yeah. Well, I think they filmed this a couple of years ago, and then it's kind of been on hold whilst they finish it up over the last couple of years.
Wait for James Bond to come out.
Oh.
And that's supposed to be November, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, so I watched Luca on Disney Plus a couple of days ago, and that was destined for the cinema, but obviously got cancelled. You know, it didn't come out. Now it's only on Disney Plus. That is quite good. So it's, it's a full length, Pixar quality, Pixar film.
I did wonder if cinema was going to survive at all.
Yes.
It was only about a quarter full, and of course they're doing social distancing, so you can't. There's no tills. Like you order the tickets online, you order the food with an app.
Alright.
To be fair, I go to the cinema quite a lot, and quarter full seems to be about half the course.
Yeah.
Wait, they actually let you eat in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost no.
That's how they make their money. They don't make their money on films.
So Esmir, despite what social media may have you believe, almost no cinema anywhere in the world gives a shit if you take food in, including the US. It's something propagated by people, not by cinema chains.
It is, yeah.
I don't think she was asking about taking your own food. Just like whether you need their food.
Well, yeah.
Because in order to eat, you need to remove your mask.
So the UK has basically gone on the principle that if you're sitting down, it's okay to take your mask off, and if you're standing up, it's not. So if you go to a pub, you sit down, then you can take your mask off. If you stand up to go to the bar, you have to put your mask back on.
The country is suddenly having a massive spike in cases.
Oh, that'd be the UK. That'd be the UK having the massive spike.
I certainly wouldn't have gone until I'd had my 2 vaccines.
Oh, look at Mr. 2
Holy
vaccines.
Shit, I couldn't believe that was like a, parabolic curve.
Well, yeah.
It went down so nicely, right back up.
Yeah. A reverse parabolic curve. Oh, there must be a term for that.
It's a bit hard to read the case figures and graphs though, because it's so dependent on the method and reliability of the measuring. Like, if you look at the early peaks on the COVID charts, there was almost no detection and proper
There was that one where there was a data discrepancy in Italy, and it caused like a negative number to show up on the.
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
In the UK, there was.
When you look at the first peak, I was just going to say the first peak on the charts. I don't know how you can intuit anything from it because
we weren't testing very many. Yeah.
How the fuck did you get that, Max?
So in the UK, we have one day.
I'm not smuggling. Not smoking. Sorry.
In the UK, we had one COVID day where the COVID deaths jumped up by something ridiculous. I'll say 12,000, a huge number, and that was when they decided that care home deaths did count towards the totals after all. Oliver, if you're going to play with us, that's cool, man, but you can't just silently hammer us all. You have to do some balance. Bud Rose has this. She all goes very serious and then beats everyone.
The social distancing made me laugh because I went into the gents and it was like there's the first urinal and then the next 3 had do not enter tape over them and then
do not enter
and then just tape across them like social distancing tape, and it's just funny because it's like seeing in reality what you've got in your head anyway. It's like you don't really need that. Everyone already knows.
There's a T-shirt right there.
My place of work, you've got 4 urinals and they basically and 4 cubicles, and they make it so that you can use the room one person at a time. You have to lock the door after when you enter.
No!
So basically, it's the entire bloody facility is yours. I'm like, really?
Do not enter the urinal.
It's a good juggle up here at the front.
Do not enter the urinal. It's a great name for a band.
Yeah, and also if you make the whole facilities one person at a time, then it kind of maximises the chances that you'll pass someone in the doorway.
Yes.
If you cough as you come out the toilets, they give you loads of room, I found.
Yeah.
God damn it, Bloodrose, how are you still there? And you hit an AI, I hit you, and then you're just right there. Like a bad smell.
It's coming back time after time.
Says the OG bad smell.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's a bus. What's OG, by the way?
Original gangster.
Oh, what that means.
Is it gangster? I thought it was just original.
No, OG, original gangster. I mean, it's corrupted from its original, but it just means old and original. As opposed to original, which can mean old or new, depending on its use. There's another one of those words for you, Si. Bugger, what they call contronyms. Original. As in original sin, i.e. Killing, versus original sin, like poking a badger with a spoon.
Go on. Spell it out for me.
Original. O-R-I-G. How do you not spell original?
I'm not following. So original sin.
Oh, original and original.
Yeah, original as in like original sin.
That's unpickable.
Like old sin, like
I get the...
And then original sin, like I've come up with a new sin, brand new.
Oh right, okay.
Like
a novel sin.
Yeah,
right, I'm with you now.
Like poking a badger with a spoon.
Right, so original as in historic and original as in new.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've just come up.
Yeah.
Very original.
Come up with a contronym. That is my new favourite word, and I've not got to say it enough.
Although I would argue people probably should say novel instead of original when they say it in that sense.
That was incredible to watch that bus just suicide in that wall.
Or maybe archaic. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. We both headed for the same vehicle, and you seem to come off worse.
I've got a pet hate with people saying degrees of uniqueness. Like, oh, that's quite unique. It's like, oh, you're slightly pregnant.
Nearly. Nearly unique.
Oh, I suppose what's partially unique? Is that novel or new? New and improved.
Incompletely unique.
New and improved. Yeah, but what's partially unique? What's somewhat new then? What's a word that means that?
You mean something there isn't very much of, like?
Well, if I
Rare.
No, like somewhat new. Like if I.
No, but unique doesn't mean new. It means the only one of its kind.
Yeah, but what? Okay, but if I have a board game, and some of it's, I guess something is either unique or it's not. I'm trying to think of a.
Well, exactly. It's an absolute thing, isn't it?
Like bees.
You mean what's the word that people mean when they say, "Oh, that's quite unique"?
Yeah.
If they are avoiding the connotation that it's very different, then it triggers like xenophobic response.
But literally everything in this universe that's non-digital is absolutely unique. Discuss.
Well, can we use quantum physics when we answer this?
Sure, but digitally it's still the same, and non-digitally it's still different.
Electrons are indistinguishable, so they are not unique.
No. Oh, wow.
Nope, not a big bag of notes for you.
No.
Come on. Oh, God.
That's what you get for not trash talking and coming first so easily. I had to resist.
What do you get for trying to spin out a bus?
Go on, Matt.
Manage it.
It's very easy, Matt. No, you have to wait. You have to wait for her to be in the corner.
So, Nishak, I think I get what you mean when you say that, but I don't like if you consider all the electrons in the world that they're all the same electron, just kind of at every possible location.
No, but I think it's a physics result that electrons need to be indistinguishable.
Electrons need hugs too, you know.
Down if you can distinguish electrons.
Yeah.
No.
But there's a problem, isn't there, which is in observing them.
No! What the?
Yes!
No, that's a lesser problem.
Wave function to
No!
collapse and dies.
That's a lesser problem because in the theory it needs to be indistinguishable. If it's distinguishable but you can't tell, then the theory falls apart already. So it's a deeper problem.
So it may as well be indistinguishable.
You know, I wonder if the direction that you were backing up was possibly a bad idea.
What, backing up in front of a battle bus and a regular bus? Yes, it probably was. But I ran Max, and for some reason I bounced off like he was made of a power ball.
Yeah, I was going across. I was going across the area. That's why I was going from left to right. Oh, sorry, from right to left, and you sort of hit me at an adjacent angle. And
yeah, no, I ricocheted off to the left at quite some velocity and ended up in the wall at 90 degrees. I'm not sure is entirely physically correct, but there we go.
Yeah.
There are bits of... I just braked and my spoiler fell off and shot past me.
Yeah, your physical state is not relative to your actual numbers.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, it's something non-important fell off.
We don't need that bird.
The front fell off.
Ah, in this case, the back fell off.
In interaction range to the first place.
Did you know it was going to fall off?
So what the name of those TV men? Is it not Key and Peele? What are they called? Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, Key and Peele.
No, what are the names of the two people that did the front fell off? Dawson and...
Oh, I don't know. Are they Australian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've watched quite a lot of their skits, and I've learned an awful lot about 80s and 90s scandals in Australian politics because of it.
Useful.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope to be in the pub quiz when that comes up as a round topic.
I still remember, I don't know if you remember this site, we went to a pub quiz in Aldershot, and one of the questions is, what is the filament of a light bulb called? I'm like, aha, I know the answer to this, and I know what you meant to ask, so I shall write down element.
So what answer they were looking for?
They were meant to say, what is the element of a light bulb called? And the answer is a filament. Not what is the filament of a light bulb called, and the answer is element. They also asked, the question, I remember this one, the question was, how many continents are there? Brackets, don't argue, we've checked. I'm like, right, you're going to say 7 then, because there's either 5 or 7 continents, depending.
That kind of implies that they have some questions that they have not checked.
Yes, it does. Someone
Copy them somewhere else.
Yeah. I remember one pub quiz I did many years ago, they asked what the thing on the back of a car was called, and they said it was called a hydrofoil. I'm like, no, it's definitely not hydrofoil.
Oh, hang on, I know this one. No spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil it for him. Oh.
It's like an aerofoil.
It is an aerofoil. It genuinely surprises... damn it, Blood Rose. It genuinely surprises me, though, how many people on car forums don't understand the difference between a spoiler and a rear wing. Because you're like, oh, you put a spoiler in your car, we're going to get downforce on that, we're going to slow it down. Whereas a spoiler, that's not what it does. It doesn't generate any downforce at all. It generates turbulence behind the car, so you have no pocket of low air, thus letting the car go faster for free. Whereas a rear wing provides downforce. And it boggles my mind how many people get those mixed up. And yes, apparently this is just a me thing.
Yes, it's just you thing.
Yeah, it doesn't boggle my mind.
I'd being easy confused. Yeah.
Don't wings provide lift?
Not if you
still got a wing if it's up.
Well, yeah, but in this case it's downforce, isn't it? It's the opposite.
No, downforce.
Yeah,
a wing.
That's still called.
Yeah, a wing.
That's still called lift, like a sail on a boat uses lift as well, even though it's going sideways and not up.
Yeah.
It's still called
Yeah.
lift.
I can't see anything. Yes.
I've got a nice term for it though.
If you put a wing.
Oh, you're the one that put your nose in my ass.
Zoomer was faster. Oh.
Hold up.
I had the best luck, I think. Oh yeah, I had the best luck.
Yeah, a wing that produces downwards lift is still lift. But my point is, a spoiler does not produce any lift at all. It produces...
What are you spoiling for that matter?
Air. You're spoiling the airflow.
So let the Lamborghini Countach as a spoiler then.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't generate any downforce.
It does. The back of a Countach is a massive... It's just all...
And apparently it doesn't do anything.
Well, probably not. Lamborghini are mostly about making it look good rather than literally... and sound good. Rather than any other useful stat. Oh, good lap there, Zuma. Even beat off Blood Rose just about. Although, to be fair, Blood Rose did finish some 15 seconds ahead of you.
I don't know how, though.
She cheats. No, she doesn't talk. She just quietly focuses.
Nobody's interacting with her.
I tried.
She's talking. She's talking to me. Yeah, that's true. I did talk to her a lot.
I did try to interact with her, but she drove off before I could ram her.
I'm gonna grab a drink, so I'm gonna do something silly and
Okay.
You grab me instead.
I think I've only played this game with you guys. I think I played it once, single player.
And already you're winning. I call it luck.
Mm-hmm. I'm just a better driver.
Well, we're going to do this one on A's now.
Luck. Sounds almost exactly like.
Oh, what was that?
Was it?
Is that the one where they go, look at that massive Johnson, get over here? My goodness me, that looks like an enormous naked gun.
What, Turnip
looks like a thingy.
Austin Powers. I don't know if you haven't been there. So one of my bases, my Emerald base in No Man's Sky, is called Finest Green.
Lord Percy, if what you've made had a name, it would be called Green. Then, could it be that in my hands I hold a nugget of pure green? Looks like you sneezed.
That Helvetica is a hell of a fast if you're not on a steering wheel. Excuse me, Schalke.
No.
Excuse me, Zoomer. Bugger! Bugger!
Ah. I combine harvesting
from Blackadder is when Baldric stumbles in with bits of wood under his arms or falling on the floor, and Blackadder goes, Baldric, you'd better make the explanation you're about to give phenomenally good. And Baldric goes, you said get the door. Not good enough, you're fired.
Have you seen the Christmas Carol special with Robbie Coltrane and a future, future Baldric?
I remember Robbie Coltrane playing Doctor, whoever it is that wrote the dictionary.
Yeah, no, this was, he played the Ghost of Christmas, everything. And the best one is about vanquishing the Nibble Pibbles. Is probably the most memorable line from it. If you've not seen it, it's actually rather good, the Blackadder's Christmas Carol.
I don't think I have, no.
Yeah, I do recommend it.
Oh, you know, when you're drifting with someone right behind you, you're very vulnerable.
Yep. That's
yes,
why...
I've learned that quite well.
Bloodrose, what key have you got bound?
Being super aggressive in that game.
What key have you got bound
I'm not
to
being
look
aggressive.
backwards?
Other people are being aggressive to me, and my vehicle is just responding in kind. I'm trying to avoid other cars. Other people are not.
You're avoiding them by steering into other cars.
No, I'm not doing that. This thing is rear-wheel drive or rear-wheel steering. So when you're trying to spin me out, it's causing my thing to just go into your car.
So in summary, your explanation is coming through.
Pretty much. God damn it, Bloodrose! I was catching.
Oh, you just did it again. So rude. If you can't win a race just by driving fast,
good on you.
Shame on you.
Si, weren't you in a bus?
I can by driving fast. It's not my fault that when I'm driving fast, people are trying to drive fast into me.
I've got no problem with driving fast. It's driving fast sideways that I find confusing.
Oh, we've got a bit of a problem with your front right, front left there.
That may not have been the best approach, but that was certainly the most satisfying. Oh, bit faster,
no way
Oliver.
That vehicle would be that fast in real life.
Depends how much horsepower you put in it.
Maybe it is from another place.
1,000 horsepower in a Mini.
I don't know. I mean, it's got the aerodynamics of a brick.
Do you? Well, yeah, but you can offset aerodynamics
Well, you
with
throw
more
enough horsepower at any. You throw enough horsepower at a giant brick, and it'll go as fast as you want.
Well, it will also burn up eventually.
This is technically
In the
true,
atmosphere.
but not before several hundred miles an hour.
Yeah, well, it just depends how much drag it's got, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but you can offset that with more horsepower.
I'm going to. Yeah, well, you're exaggerating the horsepower. I'm going to exaggerate the drag to the point that it burns up before it goes faster.
but the drag, I mean, you're talking there about something 1,000 miles an hour plus, which is true. If you were doing 1,000 miles an hour plus, you would probably have that issue. But that's Concorde level speeds in a ground vehicle, which is not possible.
That's what I'm saying. This is a game.
But the tire, yeah, but you can't do 1,000 miles an hour.
What's the speed record for a land?
You just said it's only a matter of how much horsepower.
You have to have steel wheels in order to go into like 400 or 500 miles per hour.
When you hit
heat, friction.
There's no tire tread that can withstand those speeds.
What about rubber? No, wait. Yeah, no, you get when you start to hit. I mean, Bluebird I think was 800-ish miles an hour, but when you start to hit those sort of speeds, any imperfection on the surface, anything, and you're just going to be launched in the air like that. You'll just spin and crash, just roll. That didn't go as well as I hoped. Neither did that.
Yeah, which is why land speed records are really silly.
I love them.
Or risky, I should say.
Yes, I mean that's how Donald Campbell died, wasn't it? Driving a boat.
That was a speedboat, yeah.
No! Bluebird.
Just sort of kind of the front end went up and it disintegrated.
Yeah, the front fell off.
Yeah.
Back on the track, Schalke. Oh, Schalke's taking shortcuts.
Too soon?
Mark and door.
Mark and door, thank you.
Mark and door, front off.
I noticed the chat is very busy tonight. Hello, everyone. This is me. I'm here. That's the game. The cat is forbidden from the room because I don't love her right now. I might love her again a bit later, but right now, Dora is in my bad books. Oh.
I think the words like contronyms, they might get born where people are sarcastic and think they are being understood.
I mean, I assume contronym is a word that's been around a long time. What's the
I don't know what you mean.
What's the loop in the back one, by the way? The big valley.
We do them like the Ring of Fire after.
Yes.
Hell right.
Which are you changing up?
Right.
Is No Man's Sky? Wait, Adam, do you play No Man's Sky on Xbox Game Pass or Steam?
Yes.
Is it cross-compatible?
It is, and I play it on both, just to make life extra complicated.
Okay.
But yes, I can get you my friend code if you like.
Okay.
Esme, that's when you went naughty kitty, and Nightbot went warning. You went naughty kitty. I have to change that. I don't care if someone comes into my chat and does links or types in caps. This is fine. I forgot what track we're on. Figure 8. Oh, I'm gonna go with a Doom rig or a class bus.
Oh, bus.
A Doom bus battle rig.
That's not a thing. You can't just put words together and pretend it's a real thing. You're not German.
Language evolves.
Change really car set.
There's a few examples on the Wikipedia page that I don't think we mentioned, like fast can move, or fast as they say down here in the south.
Camera.
Can mean
say down here in the south.
Fixed in place.
Haven't you moved north from where you were born?
Well, it's not where I was. I didn't speak as soon as I was born. I was born in Peterborough, and then I lived in Lincolnshire.
Oh, that is pretty north.
I tend to use short A's. I get ribbed for it all the time down here in Kent.
Fast, as you would
So
say.
I'd say like I would say, here we go, I've turned this into a graph. And then they don't listen to anything I say after that, and they're just laughing and going, a graph!
Tell them it's workplace bullying and get them told off.
Yeah, I'm afraid though, you should probably learn to speak properly.
Well, I just point out the spelling of the word.
Sorry. That was as narrow as I could take.
I 100% blame Adam for that one.
For what?
You put Schalke into that wall, and because I was on that side of you, you also put me into Schalke.
Well, I'd like to point out I also put Izzard into the wall as well, so I wasn't picking on anyone. It was just whoever was in the way.
Just chaos.
This bus is quite good actually, but not.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
From the DOF France thing, I learned that peloton is what you call a group of bikers that have like drag benefits.
Sorry, cyclists, not bikers, thank you.
I believe
Just a murder
peloton
pros as well.
is any grueling physical exercise.
What?
I believe peloton refers to any grueling physical exercise.
What?
There is a thing in the French foreign. Sorry, wasted. There's a thing in the French Foreign Legion called peloton, where you have to run around with a rucksack full of rocks. A peloton may also mean a phalanx of cyclists. But yeah, bikers are definitely hairy men on motorbikes.
And I guess with the news that the group crashed, and as Finnish it reads as fearless, and it seems that they are kind of fearless.
Well, you
I
kind
think
of.
bikers can be any gender, or no gender at all. They just have to be hairy.
Yes. Gender. Yeah, right. Well, fuck's sake.
I'm afraid
with Wreckfest there could be a term for a group of cars that are in contact with each other, repressing other's road.
A friction of cars. An insurance claim of cars. Did I get you, Schalke? Did I get you?
Murmuration. So fast is one, because it's without moving, but also fixed in place.
Same thing, by the way.
No, it isn't. No, to move fast.
No. He said without moving and fixed in place. Well, that's the same thing.
No, to move fast or to be held fast are opposite words. Opposite.
No,
someone misspoke.
I didn't finish the sentence. It's all moving quickly. Table can mean to discuss a topic.
But it's usually fast. Usually help with a. When using fast to mean secure, you usually have a prefix or something like. Held.
But you do with. You don't say I am fast unless you're just Lightning McQueen. You'll say I am moving fast. I am travelling fast. You know, you'll do. I am fast.
How quickly do you go around a racetrack? I am fast.
Yes, but that's.
You would say.
I am speed.
You'd say that's stuck fast. You wouldn't say that's fast.
Yes.
It's a bit weird.
That would.
No, then you have to say the prefix of stuck.
Yeah. I mean,
the reason for that is probably because it's a contronym, so you need to clarify it with a word.
You might.
Disambiguation.
But if I said my car is fast, could that mean my car is stuck?
No, you have to have stuck fast.
That's what we're saying. You'd say it's going fast or it's stuck fast.
Yeah. Prefix. Context.
Yes, context.
Isn't fastening your seatbelts a thing?
Yes. What about?
Yes, fastening. Yeah.
What about
fasteners?
Nick? So what about nick, as in the sentence "in the nick of time"? Find any other usage of that word?
Stealing.
No, that's a different word. That's a completely different word.
Nick Cage.
That's.
You need to be careful, or you might nick yourself while shaving.
That's not the same as in the nick of time, is it? Though.
Don't nick my bag.
That's a
I've
different
just
word.
nicked my face shaving.
Yes, but that's a different word. It's not the same.
Same spelling.
Yes,
isn't it?
But it's not the same.
It's a homophone.
Yeah, it's a homophone rather than a contronym or a synonym.
No, homophone's the same word and same difference. Homophone, same spelling, different sound.
Well, nick of time being a small slice.
Oh, Si, do you want to, Max? Do you want to change your car? Or you're good in your seat?
How does
which
that not the same usage of nick as nicking yourself while shaving?
To nick is
the spelling's the same. I would have thought.
Nick is to carve. Nick is carving a small gouge out of something, though. Hence, nicking yourself shaving is carving a small gouge out yourself. But in the nick of time means very small amount of time.
with who is it who plays Jack Sparrow?
I think Jack Sparrow is actually real, isn't he?
Okay.
Hey, Blood Bros, look at your rearview mirror.
In the films.
Johnny Depp.
CGI.
I'm aware.
Yeah, there's a Johnny Depp film called Nick of Time that I quite like.
Whoa! No! No!
Say the film's 90 minutes long, the story's 90 minutes long.
Oh, is it a real-time film, like,
Yeah.
24?
Yeah. I like it. Cool.
There's been a few other ones of those, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. I think I'm going to follow Schalke rather than try and fight him. Oh dear.
Phone booth, I assume it's
yes,
a real-time
that was... Again, I believe.
Which I also liked.
Uh-oh.
Interstellar as well.
Wrong way.
Oh, and what was that one with the guy? I think Buried. Might be called Buried, where he's buried alive.
It's close.
Coffin. Ryan Reynolds, Buried.
Zuma, you can go in either direction, but sometimes one is a lot safer than the other.
Yeah, and people usually go left, so I'm gonna
Well, that just means Schalke will go right. So you're avoiding normal people and getting hit by the psychopaths in the...
Oh,
wow.
I got wrecked from one. Oh my. Who's the bus?
Coming to a mega hole.
I just hit 2 buses in a row.
I died from one bus hit. That day, that only just... Yeah.
Yeah, the battle bus is awesome. It's not brilliantly accelerating, but once
I think a one hit kill is a bit much.
You were quite dead, and you did a full speed collision.
Yeah, but...
So, Schalke and Max, I'd like to point out you are in the same distance apart on the opposite sides of that circle. Are you going to hit each other? No. Damn.
I'm best not to.
I was doing so well, I was like 5 seconds ahead.
Just help you there, Asmir.
We're still using an old damage model.
Yeah, the new one, I'm not quite sure what its purpose is. It was to show off something, and it didn't really work. How you doing, Max? Yes!
Oh, bitch!
I really had to swerve for that one.
Oh no!
Yes! Multi-kill! I am quite low on health now, though.
Holy shit!
Oh! No.
Denied.
I killed someone else and fell over.
Well, what's denied from?
Quake.
Oh yeah,
Denied.
Quake. Which Quake?
3.
Quake.
Arena. Quake 3 Arena.
We played Quake Champions.
Yeah.
Briefly. Is that the...
reimagined.
Is that the one that's on...
Oh my god,
Online.
it's just you and Blood Rose left.
Uh-oh.
Is it online?
Is it the one that runs in a browser?
No.
Oh.
It was released in 2017.
I am absolutely murdering everybody else as much as I possibly can.
Yes. Okay.
Sanction can mean approve or penalise.
Yes.
We played the newest Unreal tournament.
Sanctions. There you go.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Don't do it. No one do the... good luck! Did you survive?
Yes.
Not you, did... Oh, how much?
She did, yes.
Only just...
10%.
Governments fall over that one all the time, Max.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they do.
Who sanctioned these things?
Come on, Blood Rose. Die.
Sorry,
Die.
I should have
Die.
open for
Die.
all of this. It was so good.
Was there just a scream, just a battle yell as she just lurched around the hairpin?
No, pretty much.
Yeah! Like Porkins in Star Wars. That's the scream I'm imagining.
Hawkins?
I believe what she was yelling was, "This is it, this is it."
Oh, or Red Leaders yell. He goes, yeah! Sorry, Porkins was he came from behind. That doesn't make any sense. I was in front. Blood Rose, how much health have you actually got?
Oh, sorry, in Warcraft 3, I believe.
11. Ah.
They came from behind.
Yeah, that's Porkins.
I only know it from Warcraft.
Oh. It's in Star Wars.
Which is like an online mode for Jedi Fallen Order. Do like duels.
Jedi Knight Academy 3. We did try and get it to work, but we really couldn't. Jedi Knight 3 Academy multiplayer is amazing. We did try it on stream though. Oh, Blood Roses go.
Yeah, it didn't work very well.
No, we just couldn't. It just people joined, couldn't see the server, couldn't get out. Well, we should go back to it at some point. It is so good. Like, if ever you want to do proper lightsaber battles, that is the game. Like, dual wield, single wield, double-ended, throwing lightsabers and curving them, blocking. It is absolutely fantastic.
I think Deep Rock Galactic is like on sale. It looks quite good.
Deep Rock Galactic's on Game Pass. We did. Yeah, I really enjoyed Deep Rock Galactic actually. We did play it and it was good.
4-player max.
4-player max. Yeah. Wow. Oh my word. That's if you've taken a little bit more damage there, Bloodhounds, I was hoping we would actually have knocked each other out.
That's what I was hoping.
But was not to be.
That'd been hilarious. Do it again. Do it again.
Car.
Go on then. Bring your A's. That doesn't mean everyone in Hellvesters, but if you want to, you can.
We got one. I'm sure they have interest.
40,000, I think.
If you have to ask, you can't afford
They have so many cars.
No, I have to ask because I have not been bothered even looking. That's a good point.
What, is it heavy? Then it's expensive.
Well, to be fair, the fast cars are the expensive ones. The fast cars are like 80 to 90,000. The Doom Rig, Battle Bus, and Hellvester are about 40,000.
One's 40, one's 50, and one's 60.
Yeah. But they're not that good. I mean, the Battle Bus is funny, but you're not going to win very many races unless you knock everybody else out.
To drive. That's what they are.
Wreckfest about 5 hours and got 37,000 credits.
Yeah, so if you play the dailies, you will unlock stuff pretty quick. If you just spend literally 10 minutes a day, you will unlock stuff pretty quick. Okay, so is this in front? Now, as you just see which way he ran, he goes around the loop and go the other way.
I'm still rolling.
I'm going left.
Excellent.
I'm in last place by 15 seconds.
You are a liar, by the way. Did you just roll? You rolled your car.
I smashed into Max.
Coming through. Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna have to baby it through the rest of the level, Max. Let's be able. Will this fit through the hoop?
This is armoured to the teeth.
How much health have you got?
53, but it is all armour.
Excellent.
I've got 34.
So
I can't move.
That will slow you down. Good luck, Max.
Indeed.
Oh, bugger. I've just hurt all my wheels. Now what are you down to?
I only rolled 5 times at the start.
11. 7.
Oh, God. I'm down to 17.
I got wrecked. I can't afford
I did like 17 backflips.
When people drive up the wall to go around the loop,
yep,
that would snap your neck. The speed at which the car.
No, it shouldn't do. You get
on its side.
Oh, you'll get compression force, but you should be able to go around quite happily.
You
I didn't do a single lap
into the window.
Well, no, you should be strapped in. I mean, if you're doing something like that, you'd probably have a hands. Like doing it with the 3-point would be very, very silly.
I'd make the whole thing remote control.
I would like to see a new weight class in BattleBots that allows you to have even heavier ones.
What's the max?
The max right now is 150, 200 pounds. Max.
Well, it's not a bus; it's just a double-decker car.
Yeah. But yeah, I was because I've fallen in the rabbit hole of watching all of this year's BattleBots clips, and apparently there have been some vehicles they haven't let fight. So one of them, it's fantastic. It's got Omni wheels. So Omni wheels, they're kind of like normal wheels, only with diagonal rollers on them. So they can go forwards and backwards fine, but they can also run sideways. So you can move the vehicle in any direction. It had titanium hammers on it, but they measured the tip speed and it got up to 450 miles an hour, and they wouldn't let it compete because it would punch through the 1-inch polycarbonate shields around the edge of the arena. So that's why I want a new class of BattleBot with a
one that's basically like a hamster ball going in the direction.
Oh, like a Zor.
It would have great. Like a Zor, I'm not sure if he's very good at damaging things.
Yes, it was a radio controlled car in the Zor, but it's on Robot Wars rather than BattleBots. I don't know what it was called though. My new favourite one.
A new class of BattleBots can only be done inside of a concrete arena. The concrete is 3 feet thick.
Yeah, I would.
Sorry, 1 meter thick.
I would be
What's
very.
the winning strategy for a car and a Zorb then? Is it to just wait for the opposition to make a mistake and drive themselves into a shredder?
Yeah. I mean, that was one of the joke ones. I didn't remember the red one covered in fur. That was a brilliant one because it just kept catching fire. Whoa! I'd wreck someone.
Wow, that was fantastic.
No! You son of a bitch.
I mean, as long as you've got a fire retardant layer inside the fur, that could be quite a cunning strategy.
So BattleBots also allow robots with flamethrowers, which nearly always goes wrong in a spectacular way, but that's good. But yeah, essentially,
it doesn't seem to do much damage.
It can if you can get this. So remember, all of the old Robot Wars ones all use lead acid batteries, but the modern ones are using very, very high capacity lipos. And there's a lot of energy in those. And if you can get them, they're already struggling to keep temperature down. You can get it hot, they just catch fire. The speed controllers explode. Modern BattleBots is terrifying and amazing. It's nothing like it was 20 years ago. Tech has really moved on.
The thing I never got about Robot Wars is the fact that the house robots are always super
much
better than the ones. Like, oh, we're going to beat your work up with our work. I'm like, so you've got a lot more budget than we have. So
BattleBots is 2 robots in the arena. It's 3-minute rounds. Essentially, last one moving wins. None of this house robot shit. Do you remember like season 3 of Robot Wars? Where they also had they had to do like an obstacle course and stuff. It was awful. What you want? 2 robots in there. Last one moving is the winner. Basically.
Have you seen those tiny like sumo bots that
yes,
just zip around like lightning?
Yes. The one that, have you seen that very famous video where the robot just does a 180 around the other robot, then just binks it off before it's even moved?
Yeah.
And there's also line following robots, which I've ended up watching. So robots that will solve a maze, but you can barely see them. They're just a blur. They're so quick, and they're going super fast, slamming on the brakes, doing 90-degree turns. They're just amazing.
Yeah.
My YouTube recommendations is full of
awesome.
awesome.
They have to be fairly light for that as well.
Well, they're all not air powered. What's the word? They've all got ducted fans as well to keep them set down to give them more grip.
Well.
Oh, I will link you them next time.
To pull them down onto the surface.
Yes, because they did have that in. Oh, sorry. What's the 3-sided track called? That's not tri-bend.
You ask this every time.
Dirt Devil?
I don't really know.
Thank you.
Dirt Devil
Right,
Stadium.
on the back of your hand.
Yeah, so there was a car in Formula 1 in the 70s that had a lift fan and a skirt, and it destroyed everybody else so much they banned it very quickly, which is a shame. Because essentially just makes the car heavier.
Technique.
I should have all tapped the one in the skirt.
Did they have a what, Schalke?
Did they ban like the class of strategies or just the one bot?
They started to ban ground effect essentially in this is Formula 1 in the late 70s when people were experimenting with ways to win. So they disallowed skirts and ground effect, and then what they did, the team left the fan in but said it was part of the cooling system, and they got away with it for a couple of races until it was quite clear it was not part of the cooling system at all. I'd have to look it up to remember what team it was. And then there's that very famous 6-wheel car that, again, did very, very, very well. But to the point where Ferrari were like, you can't just let this car win. And it's a shame because, as I say, the F1 should be about innovation rather than following the rules.
I remember BattleBots. I just don't know.
Yeah, it's just finished the new season of BattleBots. I won't say who won, but it was quite a final.
Also, there's a point. If you had a car with 6 wheels and you had a puncture in one of them, it wouldn't stop you. You're like, well, never mind, I'll keep driving.
It depends if it's a drive wheel, but yes.
Well,
I think what I'd like to try, someone's probably already thought of this, but as an experiment, would be to have an additional wheel or axle internally that spins up to a huge speed before dropping at an opportune moment onto the floor to give you a kick.
Meaning like a clutch?
Well, like to just drop, like a clutch, but like an axle that drops.
Yeah, I mean, but why not just do that via the clutch? I mean, I guess you've got more weight with your suggestion, but you'll get the whole engine and the flywheel up to speed. Well, yeah, but I mean, I can do that in my car, but you'll get you'll get a lovely burning smell off the clutch, but the flywheel will. Oh my God, Esmir! So Bloodrose, you just slammed somebody into something, and then he hit me so fast he went through me backwards. Yeah, you spin up the flywheel and then you engage that flywheel weight to the drive. But yeah, you could spin a wheel up, but you'd have to push that wheel down very hard and without bursting the tyre. That'd be cool.
Clean it up by braking.
Use an aircraft tyre.
There is a guy on YouTube who built a curves for his bicycle. Worth a watch, you've not seen it? There's a massive flywheel on his bike. Wasn't Colin first, but it's the sort of stuff that he would do.
No, it was somebody I had never seen before.
Oh no, I've seen him a few times. He's another British sort of mad inventor, which seems to be what we're famous for on YouTube.
An angry inventor.
What, sorry?
An angry inventor.
British inventor.
Crazy inventor.
A mad inventor.
Crazy.
Oh, like
crazy.
Ah, yes.
Insane, remember.
Insane inventor does scan better. That's why a mad scientist is never as good as your common or garden regular scientist. Why is there a pink limo in my way?
Mad engineer or insane scientist?
Whoa! Ah, Bloodrose is catching me. I'm to not press the handbrake.
I'm going to go and play SnowRunner, so I will spot.
Also, well, we'll hope. What are we doing tomorrow? I forgot. Is it SnowRunner tomorrow?
No Man's Sky?
That's Tuesday. VR Tuesdays.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's SnowRunner tomorrow. I need to work out what to do next in SnowRunner because Iz was like, "What should we do?" And I'm like, "I don't know. There's so much to do." Oh, I remember. We just got the heavy cargo off the level after having dragged it through the world for 2 hours. But hopefully I mean, no offense to Tad, hopefully we have a full house without Tad, so we can try the full 4-player squad view. Tad's internet is sadly not up to it. We did try. Holy moly, I am on fire. I'm about to lap Shauka. Shauka, if you brake, I'll lap you. If you brake really hard, if you brake really... Never mind. Whew. Yeah, so Bloodrose, there's a guy called Wrecked, and you hit him into a solid barrier, so he suddenly stopped dead, and I went through him. Not like literally, I slammed him out the way and then just physically went through his object.
That's
reset?
No. Like, I was going so fast, it didn't manage to resolve the physics very well. Oh my God, help!
I feel really bad. I've screwed him over so many times since he joined.
Oh. Well, he has got the right name for that, so.
True.
Did you have max headwind impression with that amount of shaking you're doing in your in seat?
Yeah, I don't know what my AI was doing, but I was being flown around. I've got it tuned down as well. See all of it? Oh, yeah, I've got it tuned down as well. That's a silly thing. It'll go a lot higher than that, but I said I'm the weakest link rather than it. Oh, fuck. Alright. A's or B's?
Is there a saying only mad cars?
No, sadly not.
There's special only.
What? No, there isn't. There's A, B, C, D host only, and that's it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I wish there was. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, in single player, yeah, in a custom race and single player, because you can do a special only.
Wait, did I actually choose C's again? I meant to choose B's, sorry. There we go. What shall I do? Might go with a bullet. It's a bit heavier, but does have a bit more.
It's sort by drive shaft type.
Yes, there aren't very many four-wheel drives, which helps. There's the Sandstorm. The Sandstorm is the... Oh, bugger, what's it called? The one Malcolm drives. I've forgotten. There's very, very few front-wheel drive cars. And even fewer four-wheel drive. Because America. Chop chop, stick your B engine in.
Oh, that's just not there. Oops. Upgrades.
Yeah. Yeah, the hearse is quite a good car. It's a bit long, but it's nice and predictable round corners. Once you got it into a slide, it's pretty good. However, I think Scorpio is taking it quite seriously, so I think he will probably beat me this time, because this is a less serious car than my last one. Oh, it's heavy. This car is so heavy. So my friend of mine mentioned he's got a T-top 1986 Camaro. Got raced today by a Tesla, and he's like, I wonder if I should put an electric drivetrain in this. So his Camaro, which is a 1986 American muscle car, has a 0 to 60 of 9.6 seconds and a whole 130 horsepower, but it sounds amazing, like a thunderstorm on wheels.
Only 130. What is it? A V6?
No, V8. Let's stop. That's all they did.
So it's not a 305.
Because
the 305 had 165 horsepower.
Maybe I'm getting kilowatts and horsepower mixed up. Maybe. But it's bugger all, basically. And it's, to be quite frank, almost as much as the gearbox can take.
I had an 87 with the 305. It's 165.
I would... Is that 135 Oh my god! Who just went for a spin? That Bloodred you just sent Esmia for a spin? Or was it AI?
No, that was myself. I hit the side of the jump, and it just... That's what happened.
But yeah, 130, 160 either way, it doesn't have much torque either, and it just got creamed by a Tesla. And he's like, maybe I should convert it to an electric drivetrain. It still get the looks, but this car the exhaust on it is amazing. And it's V8, it's just such a nice sound.
Yes, it has a great sound to it.
I presume in the future that'll be something that'll be more commonly available.
What, electric? Or electric conversions?
No, converting.
Oh, you already can.
Yeah,
loads of places. The best one, it's a little on the expensive side, but it's an in-wheel conversion kit. So let's say you've got a let's say you've got a rear-wheel drive car. You can put electric motors in the front wheels. And it means that you have to do very minimal alterations. You don't have to change the drive chain. You're just driving what were undriven wheels. Someone said if you want a four-wheel drive Honda Civic, you can have a four-wheel drive Honda Civic by making two of them electric. So there are plenty of conversion kits and systems out there. But generally speaking, unless you really love that car, you're better off buying a new car. Like my Impreza would still get the looks it gets by being electric, and it's something I've considered long term. Is an electric conversion. Now, when petrol becomes way too expensive, and I can't get the differential anymore or anything, it will happen. Sad times. As I say, this is probably the last generation of people who will be inspired by cars, because it's not the going fast of a car or a bike that's really inspiring. It's the noise. It's all of that. And electric cars, whilst said better in every single way apart from how long it takes to fill up, they're not very inspirational.
I'll tell you this: when it comes to vehicular noise of inspiration, I have never found anything more powerful in that regard than a top fuel nitromethane dragster.
Yes,
12,000 horsepower ripping down a quarter mile.
Yep. Let me attempt to describe.
You feel it, even if you've got these massive headphones. Just even if you can't hear anything, you feel it. It feels like it's just pummeling your heart.
So it's those ones. That'll be a 1 mile terminal of 450 miles an hour. It's not quarter mile terminal of 450. I'd have to look what the top fuel records are. It's mind-boggling. But yeah, allow me, to those of you who don't understand what Esme has said, I've been to these events. We used to go to them professionally, and you always get a bunch of people. And when you watch the footage of the car taking off, every single person in the entire audience flinches and ducks. They're not just loud. The audio is basically solid. They're unbelievable. They're really, really, really amazing.
Oh, and the smell of the exhaust, so sweet.
I think that's just a you thing.
It's got a sweet smell to it. It smells amazing.
Could someone with more keyboard than me just Google, like, fastest dragster quarter mile terminal? I can't remember if they do 0 to 450 in a quarter of a mile or 1 mile. I mean, either is impressive, but one of them is just a whole bunch more impressive than the other.
Was it fastest quarter mile?
Fastest quarter mile terminal velocity. Because fastest quarter mile will give you the time for the quarter mile. But I mean, that's in the 3 seconds, I believe.
Oh, much
402 meters.
402 meters? What?
I was expecting a speed.
Yeah, so the velocity at the end.
390 mile an hour.
Yeah, okay. So 0 to 400 in a quarter of a mile. These things are, I say, the pinnacle of engineering.
A waste of fuel.
Well, they are. I mean, it's you don't just you do it as a race, but I mean, as the amount of people that get enjoyment out of it versus the amount of fuel you burn, it's not bad. It's not petrol either. It's kerosene. A lot of it. It's jet fuel.
For top fuel? No, that's nitromethane.
Nitromethane, that's the one. Sorry, I apologise. Yes. Isn't that what you use in radio control cars as well? Like nitro,
I believe so,
nitro cars.
They're such tiny little engines, though, isn't it?
I mean,
yeah, but it means you get a lot of boost.
That because the last time I was at a drag race event, the announcer just kind of nitromethane, nitromethane, nitromethane.
Well, the thing is, Max, with nitromethane,
just the way that it was, the announcement. Oh,
with,
yeah.
with nitromethane, it means that if you've got a tiny engine, is to get quite a amount of poke out of it. Yeah, so if ever any of you get the chance to see a top fuel dragster in action, it is like nothing you have seen or heard or felt. It is an absolutely incredible experience. At Shakespeare, they have 2-seater dragsters, and they'll let you go, like you get strapped in. And I believe they promise 300 mile an hour terminal. But it's only running at 50% throttle. But for about 50 quid, and they bought the money towards charity, you get strapped into somebody else's dragster, shot down a quarter-mile strip. And until we get speeder bikes like in Return of the Jedi, it's the closest you're going to get. No! Screw you, Scorpio 11110. Oh no, I'm back in the pack. I gotta take out my frustration on Schalke. I would, but he's quite a long way away.
Back. Another insurance.
We're calling it what, sorry?
The group of cars that are in contact.
It would be a pack of cars, yes. A clusterfuck of cars. So, Esmeri, you can recommend the SnowRunner film then?
Yeah, it's entertaining. Plenty of trucker tension.
That's what I'm planning to watch on Thursday. Under my blankie. I'll help, Schalke.
Somewhat helped.
Thank you.
It's very frustrating when my car flips just too much in order to ride itself.
Yes, just slowly falls onto its roof. So
just falling on the floor is even more frustrating.
So TAD has announced that Industry 7 is beginning to be made public now, but there's no major changes of note currently available, sadly. So we're just going to have to wait.
So polishing the engine, aren't they? Polishing it ready for it.
Well, there's lots to do. Right, there's no. He's started to implement some of the things needed for Industry 7, rather than being Industry 7 yet.
Yeah.
So I'll have to wait a while to go back to that one. What else is coming out on... I should probably pay attention. So Microsoft made a big thing. They've had 6 big games in 6 months on Game Pass. And I think Forza's the last one.
Lemley's Gate is going to be on Game Pass in
What?
August.
What, sorry?
Lemley's Gate might not be for our purposes, because I think it's 4-player max.
Lemley's Gate?
That would... Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is. Like...
It's like Quantum Lake, but somewhat different.
Okay. I mean, it's the thing. I mean, we can always try something. I mean, SnowRunner's only 4-player, but what tends to happen is that we swap people in and out sometimes. You know, so
we talked about Hellgate London. I've never played that. I bought a copy specially so we could play it.
Yes. So I haven't got it working yet. So it runs. This is sort of an update to it. Yeah, Hellgate London was brilliant. I would say Rob and I played it when it came out. It was brilliant and very, very, very broken all at once.
Wasn't there something, I don't know, some sort of engine update? You had to have the original data to play it.
Yes, but then I've got.
But having a copy of the game, I assume I have the original data.
You do, yes, but that has been given to me because I just went. I've got it. I can show people a picture of the box, but I can't find the discs. So someone said.
You can organise something.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Oh God. Right, I might have to do any particular favourite track. Let's do one more, and then I'm going to have to go and.
Circlip one.
The circuit. Oh, what?
The Circlip.
Oh, Circlip. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Is that Big Valley Speedway? Yes.
I don't know. Sorry.
It is.
Oh yeah, that's Big Valley.
Big Valley. In the bees. Not the bees. Incidentally, for those watching, I'm assuming not everybody watching is in the game. How is the layout? Do we like the layout? I can only change and improve the channel based on feedback. I mean, the layout we've got now was suggested by Izzard, and I think it works quite well. So you can see the motion rig, and you can see the game over there. I think our SnowRunner setup's pretty cool. I quite look forward to doing some more of that, but I can only grow as a streamer and improve things with feedback. Or it's just Jay running 10 computers or watching the stream 10 times.
Wait, which layout is this on the race?
Circlip.
Is this the one where we turn around and go back around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not know circlips? Do they call them something else over there?
Well, all it's saying in the top is over.
Yeah.
Or oval
The oval loop.
Yeah. If you
outer oval loop.
If you click on server info. Is circlip an American thing?
Oh, I see there.
I hate circlips. I hate them so much. We use them in joysticks all the time, and I hate them. I've got the circlips for the.
Those. Gotcha.
Yeah, we've got circlips for the pneumatic tubes in my 3D printer. Thank you, Wasted. I'm glad you're listening. I'm sorry that someone, Blood Rose, has been ramming you so much. And I'm very sorry that I absolutely just accordioned your car on that level. It wasn't on purpose. We only pick on people when they pick a car way faster than everybody else. And then we all gang up on them to give them the error of their ways. Oh, God.
I mean, to be honest, I've gotten my revenge. Multiple times over.
Come on, Mr. Bronson. Now. So Mr. Bronson just knocked a full 1/8 of his own health off. Oh my God, Wasted just got flipped inside. Wow, that was an impress. So Wasted just got flipped in the inside of the circle that we loop around. Wow.
Oh my God, what have I done?
Was it you that did that?
Yes.
Oh no, you've broken her.
You buy a new one?
Probably not. Shaka, you want to watch out for oncoming traffic?
Yes. And not hold down a high ground bus sign.
I'm surprised you didn't bring the Doom rig. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Can't. It's blocked to Class A.
Oh, can you not even change the engine in it?
No, you can't.
Ah,
Only the battle bus between the three.
I did not know that. Yeah, Waited, I saw you flip like 4 times through the air and then come right down into the middle of the... Oh! Right down into the middle of that bit there. No, you don't.
At first I had fun trying to crash into people, but now I'm having fun trying to not crash. It requires quite a lot of skill.
As long as one person's trying to crash, it's all good. So I'm using the mini-map. You're in... so you'll be coming round the circle just as I come out. There's Max, missed him, and there's Schalke. So the battle buses, I think, are mostly trying to avoid head-on collisions with each other.
In psychos.
Well, that's why we're trying to avoid collisions with each other. Now, where's Max going to be? If I was a Max, how far up the... Oh my God, there's a car in the middle of the road. No! Missed!
So I was procrastinating in the corner there.
Just waiting. So we should get Bronson. Where is he?
I'd love to if I could actually stop Buddy getting thumped by... Oh, fuck.
What's he driving?
The yellow thing.
Yellow thing, okay.
Where is he? He's got the rammer, loner.
Oh my God.
Oh, nearly.
You missed him. You missed him.
So close. I can't steer any harder than that.
Oh, he's managed to find a wall. I think he got spun by somebody. See if I can maybe watch him now out.
To be fair, he was probably trying to still swerve away from me. Like, that's the thing, sometimes you can just swerve towards them.
Yeah, someone's found him.
Not hit them, and they'll swerve the hell out of your way. Actually, I think we've got enough time. Let's see this one in A's after this, because I do
like... They having like a... I think like some sort of sail inside the rings. It's like tables out and...
Whoa!
Are they planning a barbecue after something?
No, there's a demolition arena in the middle.
I mean, they got like what do you call it? In the middle, you've got tables and.
Yeah, that'd be great. You could sit there and just get a whole bunch of shrapnel in your dinner.
Yeah. Brits seem to be clapping quite a lot.
I just head-on rammed Scorpion and Sam. So if I could survive, the battle buses are great at finishing everybody off, though I am in 5th now. Nope.
Scorpion's in 22nd.
Critical damage. I don't care though.
Can I bring up my top speed?
Ow.
No, I did not finish. Was that even the finish line?
Schalke, we just sandwiched you.
Oh, he's in 2nd.
Yeah, but I had the chance of crossing over the finish line before that.
We were on lap 4 out of 5.
No.
That was a definite sandwich. Oh, Scorpion.
It says he's Nova Anglers in 2 at 17. Not 17 players, are they?
There were 17 people that started the race, maybe. Not people. Like, wow, Scorpion is really going for it, considering there's no one even slightly close to him on the leaderboard. If I was him, I'd be taking it a lot more carefully than that. Look at him go. Let's go A's. Let's do one more. We'll do it in A's. I'm taking the bus. Look at that drift with only 3 wheels. Yeah. Suspiciously good with only 3 wheels, if anything.
Yeah, two front wheels are both sort of locked.
Yeah, so how can you see where my car was? I didn't quite make it over the line. Like, I saw you coming, then I saw... was it Blood Rose, I think, just behind you? I was like, yeah. Hopefully that makes for a good little bit of footage. But yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do it in A's. And then I
clipped them. I clipped both... Oh shit, did I not copy it? Oh yeah, no, I put that in there. Both of them right there at the end of there.
You! Right?
Yeah. I'm not joining in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see if Scorpion... Oh, he quit. Oh.
Aw, and so did Bronze.
Oh no.
Hey, Brat.
How's it going?
I have a moral question for you, Brat.
Oh no.
Is it...
every time I join the channel.
Is it moral to be in a gaming channel about evening games and never join?
Yes.
That's not what everybody else said. How are you doing anyway?
Is it moral to be in a live stream channel and not be live streaming?
We are live streaming.
Yeah, you are. Everyone else isn't. Everyone else has to leave.
No,
yeah, right now.
Everybody else is live streaming. In fact, you are, just by being here.
Actually, technically that's true. Technically I am now live.
It's me. Michael Knight is in the Rebel Rat. I've never even seen that car before, or heard of it.
Oh, I had a funny little message from Rob a little while ago.
It sounds familiar.
I just had a random message. Did you change the mobs to only spawn scorpions or something? I'm like, I haven't touched the mob code, and we both look through the data, and it's not it has them all assigned. And he felt wait, if I send you a message, will you see it?
Not at the moment. No, I will have to get back to me. Oh my god.
I'll send you this. Basically, there was a function called add player, and inside it says this.players.remove player.
Yeah, Rob and I have just been tidying up a lot of the detritus around the game to try and get things working. And we discovered that sometimes the mobs are being moved, but they don't get a velocity. That means the client can't predict them. They just move a meter without any matching velocity change.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Which they're moving but no velocity.
Well, no, it means that they've got velocity of forwards, but then suddenly teleport somewhere and they just teleport.
Oh.
Like, they do lurk, but it looks odd.
What did you make of that Fortnite screenshot? I saw you share
That was
it.
absolutely amazing. Right? Sorry, Asto.
Oh, not sorry.
I hit him, then he span out and hit Blood Rose. But basically, now I'm just going to follow Schalke. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the first thing I thought when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is what Ari thinks his players are going to build first time.
Yeah. But the thing is, that guy hasn't just knocked it out. He spent weeks or months doing it.
Nope. According to the comments, he spent 50 hours doing it.
That's... Yeah, so 50 hours at 8 hours a day is how long?
That's about a week, yeah.
Yeah. Good, by the way, good job on making all of the people joining our server quit just by ramming the shit out of them.
Oh, you got to victimise them. I can't see, there's a bloody thing in the way there.
Oh, battle buses.
Keep walking down the wrong bloody way.
I'm surprised I didn't...
No entry on them.
I'm a bit long, I tried to swerve the battle buses then. I kind of wish it showed people's health in the left-hand side. Oh, Schalke, that's terrible. I hit Schalke's corpse quite hard. Flogging a dead Finman.
I think it would be fine if you just close the game.
No! No! Wow. Just wow. Oh. I'm surprised I didn't get away with that. I swerved very hard when I saw you coming. It's a shame that you can't save replays of multiplayer sessions. You can do it for single player, but not multi for some reason.
I agree. Oh my god. Wait, you can save the single player ones? I've been able to view the replay, but I don't know how to save it.
I thought you... Now you said that, now I'm doubting myself. I thought... Have I been playing any other racing games? No, it has to be this game I'm thinking of. Yeah, it'd be great for Schalke, because Schalke could just save all the replays, and then capture the footage, and then just put our voices back over it, because you get really good replay from different angles and stuff. But it just doesn't let you, which I do find odd.
I guess all the network smoothing would be very apparent in replays.
No more or less apparent than it is when I'm watching it anyway. Bloody hell. Mia, you have 7 health points. Oh, nice drifting.
The locked up front left tire helps. Oh wait, both of my front tires are locked up. Okay.
Just front left on my screen.
Front right, just front left on mine as well.
Front right is still spinning.
Bit wobbly.
There are quite a few cars left, but you're the only human. Oh. Well, in that ignominious defeat, we shall finish up. So it is. Oh god. So it is Snow Runner tomorrow, and then No Man's Sky Tuesday, Transport Tycoon Wednesday. I am almost definitely not going to be here on Thursday due to illness. And then more farming on Friday. What a wonderful week we've got. So please, I hope some of you join us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully Dora has learnt her lesson and will be a well-behaved cat for the next stream. Thanks for watching, guys.